정오가 되었는데도 이것들을 치우지 않았나. 분명 중요한 상담이 있으니 처리를 해두라 일렀을 텐데. 하드렛 일을 할 것도 죽어버렸나. 어쩔 수 없지. 상담에서는 기세도 중요할 테니. 그래, 네가 할 말이 있다 해도 내게 직접 말을 걸지 않은 건 현명한 처사다.
Good morning. Can he be quiet, dude?
낮은 자를
Why is it that as soon as I try to say anything, Mersal starts yapping? It was an astute decision on your end to not address me directly. Find a superior of yours who is inferior to my station to relay your message. Like, shut up, dude. Just, I don't need to be hearing none of that. I don't need to be opening the game and hearing a monologue about, like, whatever he's yapping about. Anyways. Good morning, chat. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. The objective for today is intervallo 2 S.E.A. Oh, is it going to be a beach arc? Not gonna lie, I'm kind of traumatized from beach episodes nowadays. But yeah, that's the plan. I hope you're doing good, chat. On this beautiful day. Let me just boom. Look, we'll do our daily stuff really quick. So that I don't have to think about it later. That could be our thing. Check out the daily squad, bro. This daily squad's crazy. I leveled them all to 40 so that it would go faster, and then now they just sweep every time. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. I do hope this intervallo is actually good. It's actually a crazy thing to say. That's almost like I'm saying that the last one was bad, which is not really what I'm trying to say at all. Yo, look at that +8 he gets just for free. It's really 15 +8 just for free because it's got that first round of Pierce and like plus something else. That was like the worst AP round I've ever seen. What's up, Devourer? What's up, Fool? What's up, Sif? What's up, DC? Ooh. Go forth, my sweet little sinners. I don't know what a limbus company has. Why is Gacha Game single player? Why are those chippies killing each other? So look at the blue orbs. Basically, I'll catch you up. Blue orbs, they attack each other. I click win rate because I don't actually have to play the game, and I click start. GG, win the game for free. Sif, what did I just read? I'm talking about my ex foot job GF in the Discord? What do you mean ex foot? Like, she just did that frequently? What? I feel like I need slight elaboration on that. But yeah, basically Limbus Company, it is a gacha game. You like get the different, I'll show you in a second. Once I'm out of the fight, I'll show you. It'll be a quick fight. I can explain how this series how the game functions. It's the most important thing is that it's the third installment in a series where the first one's Lobotomy Corporation, then it's Library of Runa, then it's Limbus Company. And so far, my favorite gameplay-wise has been Lobotomy Corporation, and then Runa, and then this one. Though I still like the gameplay of this one, but so there's a lot of other stuff, basically. She prided herself on it. I mean, were they good, or did she never actually do it? I feel like that's a crazy question to ask, but like she's the one that's priding herself on it, so I feel like I gotta ask, right? They get worse? I think the gameplay gets slightly worse. Each of the games play very differently is the thing. Like the first one's a management simulation, which I really, really like. Second one was like a deck builder, and this third one is like a gacha like team builder, which is very different from a deck builder. And so it's not that the gameplay gets worse. It's just changing genres of gameplay into something that I prefer less. Like, it's very much like a me thing, I think. And I still like it enough. And I feel like I haven't even gotten to the real gameplay yet. Which is kind of ironic, because I think the real, like, I haven't done, like, the difficult stuff yet, because I'm not far enough in the story to get the difficult stuff. So I'm still kind of waiting for it to get hard enough to, like, invest game into. Her feet/toes are as maneuverable as hands/fingers, so I think she was pretty good. I kind of regret asking, actually. I don't think I actually wanted to hear about that. You know what? Yeah. I think as a matter of fact, I would have preferred not knowing that. Holy crap, another headshot's crazy. I think it was only 60%. I think he did 2 of them. That's crazy. Yeah, let me show you this real quick, Dumel. I'll show you how the system works. To cleanse the soul. What a topic. Yeah, you're telling me, bro. I think like, it's a lot because we have, like, the feet bit in the server already. And so, this is already a bit. And it's still such an insane thing that I'm not even, like, playing along. That's, I think, the crazy part. So basically you gamble. Oh, this is cute. You gamble for different, like, identities, which are, like, different loadouts for them, basically, all the different characters. And then you give them their different identities. So, like, for this character, I have all these different, like, loadouts for her that, like, each have, like, different abilities or whatever. So you, like, collect them, and then you just try to, like, get really good team compositions that play off of each other well. And then you just, like, do stuff. You, like, fight. And then there's also the lore. Like, I think you can enjoy this series for the lore, or you can enjoy it for the gameplay, or both. But, like, the Project Moon, like, story and lore and, like, world building is good enough that it's, like, people can enjoy it just for that. This is such a weird thing. Do you want to have sinking as this character? You, like, sink yourself. Why do you want to be sunk? I have no idea. You just sink yourself? I mean, that makes you take sanity damage. SP damage? Huh. This seems kind of bad. Because, like, it looks like you gain a lot of self-sync, and then you want high sanity. So that's kind of weird. This Mind Whip looks good. Oh, what? Unfocused volley. And the skill flips coins. Each coin flips against a random enemy. The first coin always targets the main one. Oh, so it dances around the map with an attack weight too. That's kind of crazy. This Mind Whip seems kind of good. Well, but when do they use the syncing? It doesn't look like they actually use their own syncing. Which is why I'm confused. This looks like a mobile game low-key. Yeah, it low-key is a mobile game, yeah. But I really, listen, I think you should play LobCorp. Look, let me claim my free currency that I can gamble with later. And let me do my daily missions. I have to do the second daily mission, actually. Gotta fight this guy real quick. Oh, it's so nice to not have to fight the, oh, it's a different one. Anyways. Fighting this guy instead of the other one. That's freaking delicious. Foot jobs, yay or nay? Dude, I'll just take any affection. I don't care what body part it comes from. I just want love and affection, bro. It can come from any source. That's a waste of execution so early. There we go. Can we really not beat that one? Eh, it should be fine, actually. Pink Cube sends another innocent soul to eternal damnation. LobCorp. Yo, if LobCorp is eternal damnation, then damn my soul forever. I love LobCorp. That's actually good she failed that, because she's now going to go crazy. W crazy. Accidentally got the right coin there. I'm just here to spam Rika 1 and Nipa low-key. Sorry, guys. You know, I think that's good enough. I think that's an acceptable use. That's a crazy headshot, by the way. That was like 20%, I think. Or maybe 40? I think it was actually 40, because I think the Wrath Resonance counts. What if they throw Show of Fiction through Spit? If they do it lovingly, then I'll take it. LobCorp is like crack stuff was always happening in the game. Exactly. I love the constant stimulation, dude. I'm doing this to get the open wound guaranteed so that then I can do execution for night all next turn. That's the play right there. Wow, another yellow. I didn't even do it again. Chat, I'm a simple guy, alright? I was thinking about like what I want in a partner. It's actually a really easy answer. I want two things. I want somebody that is active in their life, and not like active physically necessarily, but like participatory. I don't like passive people, I like active people. And that can come across through like ambition, or that can come across through like passion. There's a lot of ways that can like manifest, but I want somebody very active. And then I also want somebody very sweet and affectionate. Because I'm a big, I like affection. And I like giving and receiving affection. And so if I get both those things, it's literally a win the game for free. That's like perfect. It's freaking Pog. You want yellow again? You don't have yellow as an option, so you can just do that. Yonder AGF, not violent, tie me up and keeping me in a basement is okay. It sounds like you just want somebody that cares about you. And it's like, cause obsession towards you is just like the extreme version of cares about you, right? Also, of course, like attractive. Yeah, I would need an attractive partner. Okay. 235, dude. Night All is so crazy. Holy. Cute face, good banter, healthy, and ambition. Yeah, that's solid too. Yeah. I just think affection, like, I need somebody, oh my goodness, what a crit. Reciprocal of affection and giving of affection that is active in their life. Because them being active in their life will make me respect them enough. And then them being affectionate will make me enjoy their company enough. And then that's just a win the game for free. That's a win the game for free pivot. You know what I mean? And like the thing is, like, I don't think I care that much if they're introverted or extroverted. Because either way, I'll be able to have like a close relationship with them. So like, I don't even care about that. I'm trying to think like other components in like a person, like when you think of them relationship wise. It is life service, yeah. I'm trying to think of like other factors. Like intelligence, how much do I care about intelligence? Like I'd prefer more intelligence, but I think the active is enough for me. Because that kind of implies that you're like good at whatever you're active about, you know? Yeah. Okay, so that's the dailies done. I guess we can start looking at the intervallo. The beach episode. It is a beach episode. Oh, this is where we're gonna fight the hermit crab things. You know? I think I kind of accept, like it'd be great to have someone that I could like philosophically discuss things with, but I also don't think I care that much. Like I can satiate that need in other ways, or I can just get it out of my own brain. You know, like I don't know if I need somebody that can like go freaking quote for quote, band for band with me intellectually. I'm like glazing myself, holy crap. I'm like smart, but I'm not that smart. So like more intelligence is better, but I think I would be okay if they didn't think about things like that much, as long as they like didn't have like stupid and insane takes, you know, and were still active in other places in their life. Golden Retriever girlfriend. I feel like I could enjoy that, yeah. Though not necessarily. Golden Retriever implies extroversion, which isn't needed for me. I'm fine with extroversion or introversion. I can tell you the meaning of life right now. It's Rika 1. Holy peak, we're so back. I don't want to date a doctor. I would not want to date a doctor, bro. You're never going to see him. Like, and it depends on the doctor, I guess. Like a normal doctor or like a surgeon. I feel like a lot of like healthcare people are going to just be so busy with work. Like, I would probably want to date like a, I don't know. And I don't know profession-wise what I would care about. I'm becoming a lawyer? Y'all are never gonna see each other ever, dude. A lawyer and a doctor? Y'all are never gonna be able to talk. That's crazy. I'd rather we both be busy and find time than just me be busy. That's just making it twice as hard to find time, though, no? That sounds so hard to deal with. Okay. I do have a little bit of Dr. Pepper, by the way. Dr. Pepper in a glass. In the McDonald's glass, bear. It tastes empty. It's been about 2 weeks since we took care of the job at K-Corp, and the immense dullness of traveling through a nest by car was just starting to sink in. Let that sink in. Intervallo that caused the biggest controversy? I'm excited. Probably because we're going to get to see them in like a swimwear, and it's going to make me pog my pants. Pretty sure I saw a road that looked exactly like this one 30 minutes ago.
뒷골목에 사는 통하는 길만 한다면 골목 구석구석을 질주하며 갔을 수 있었겠지만 보통 둥지 안에서 차를 타고 어딘가를 간다는 것은 어마어마하게 끔찍한 교통체증까지 감안하겠다는 뜻이니까요.
Just eat the cars in front of you.
그래서 돈 좀 주머니에 짤랑거린다 싶으면 W4 워프 열차도 타고 그러는 거 아니야?
Oh wait, let me... Here we go. Is that better, chat?
워프 열차는
Is this supposed to be a grimdark universe? Why is she sexy? She's supposed to be like ugly and scarred and depressed. See, the ugliness and the scars and the depression are all on the inside. Alright? They're pretty on the outside. It's the trick. It's the greatest trick. The bus fell silent as though everyone seemed to simultaneously recall the warp train they saw in the mirror worlds.
전 역시 버스가 나은 것 같네요.
동의한다.
차라리 히스처럼 속 편하게 자기라도 하자. 창밖만 보고 있다가는 지루해 죽겠으니까.
So we spent days upon days of boredom on the bus, making very little progress. Toward a tunnel that seemed to lead somewhere.
거의 다 왔군요. 이 터널만 지나면 곧 길이 틀 겁니다.
Just as Faust said, the traffic jam appeared to visibly improve, allowing us to make actual progress. That's good, I can't see much yet, but I'm glad we're almost there. Speaking of which, our destination was... Yes, indeed, once again we were being blindly led along by our guide to who knows where. Don't you think it's about time he started telling us where we're going? Yeah, come on, Virgilius.
단태 씨가 목적지를 묻는군요.
I was asking if he could start telling us where we're headed before we leave, but I thought better of it.
이번 목적지는 최종 목적지는
U-Corp.
유사에 위치한 로보토미 지부입니다.
뭐야, 이스. 자다가 깼어?
Oh, U-Corp, and wait. U-Corp is gonna have, this is gonna have to do with Ishmael, because it's the sea, it's the beach episode, and Ishmael was a sailor. Right? Holy connection. I wasn't sure why Ishmael suddenly jolted, but I decided to carry on with our conversation for now. It's because she probably like had to do with U-Corp. I should probably write that down, huh? Wait, so by our final destination, you mean...
지금 우리는 경유지를 향해 갑니다.
Just as Virgilius finished his sentence, the bus emerged from the lengthy tunnel. Oh my, this music's gonna get me. Dude, I just got a rapid onset headache as soon as this turned on, bro. Oh no, bro. I looked through the window, which had suddenly turned bright. And the cleanest sandy beach and the most turquoise blue ocean I had ever seen graced my eyes.
저것은 대호수가 아니오!
With Dawn's enthusiastic exclamation, sinners began waking up from their naps one by one. Yo, Gregor's like moaning.
이거 얼마 만에 보는 거야?
어머, 그래. 자기는 와봤던 거야? 나는 말만 들었지 한 번도 와본 적 없는데.
Oh? The sinners each began excitedly chattering about the sea.
아니, 잠깐. 벌써
It is your turn, Ishmael. Y'all all gotta deal with your past. Except for one, that is.
아직 다들 준비가 안 됐는데.
Ishmael, we're here with you. We'll support you. Ishmael, you good?
아니요. 잠시만요. 생각을 좀 할 게 있어서요.
While I was still worried about Ishmael's sudden gloominess, I had faith that she would be okay. She was always on top of things, after all. Besides, my attention was drawn to the bubbling enthusiasm that seemed to have possessed the sinners.
그러면 우리는 대호수로 가는 것이요?
대호수는 듣기만 해보고 실제로 본 적은 없었는데 이런 모습이었군요.
오, 지친 우리의 여정 속에서 드디어 물놀이라는 것이
Yay! A seaside picnic.
아하, 이런 곳에서 휴양을 즐겨보는 것도 좋은 경험이겠어요.
쉴 수 있게 된다면 따뜻한 모래사장 위에 누워 하늘을 바라보고 싶어.
Yo, you sing in a good mood after last arc. Look at him actually like saying stuff and like caring.
본인은 비치 볼리볼 모두와 함께 해보고 싶소. 본인은 비치 볼리볼 모두와.
Yo, the pronunciation go crazy.
그거 재밌겠네.
What's a Krayek? The sinners were all eagerly chatting about things they wanted to do. It was nice to see them excited for once, but
이봐 안내자 양반.
beach
정말 쉬는
volleyball. Everyone seemed to be conveniently forgetting the fact that Virgilius never mentioned if we were stopping at the beach. Oh, they're not gonna get to do their beach arc?
그럴 리가.
No, please.
그런
바퀴를 도랑에 걸칠 거야. 끼익.
The firmly on track bus suddenly swerved and everyone was thrown around the bus as is often the case.
뭔가 적습인가?
아니, 그저 경유지에 도착한 것뿐이다.
The sinners got to their feet one by one, groaning with pain.
이게
Yo, I got a feeling we're not getting any of it, and it's just a debate. Like, listen, if we're gonna do the whole, like, listen, I'm gonna explain something. If you're gonna do the beach episode, like, debate, you gotta at least show off some character designs of them in the swimsuits, bro. You gotta give me something, bro. Use it as a way to lower my guard and then betray me. I'm down. But you gotta at least give me what I'm here for, bro. Please, man. Also, what's up with the ocean? Blue ocean? Orange ocean? Green ocean? What are these, like, soda, you know, Mountain Dew, Fanta, ocean water? What are we doing, man? Only the despairing cries of sinners echoed in the dark and damp view outside the windows. Okay, guys, it still looks like water. They're still gonna need to get in their swimsuits. Think about it. Think about it, chat. Mudflat Scrapyard. Oh, this is fun music. Oh, okay. What deck do we want to use? I can kind of just use whatever we want because we're so OP. But maybe we use something new for once. I kind of have to level people up though if I want to do that, huh? We can probably just build something here. Let's do like you're fun. You're fun. You're fun. Oh, but I like you. But I want to have these two because these two are such a good combo. Maybe like this. Or, you know the real tech, you do... Oh no, but she's kind of bad if I do auto chain stuff because she'll shoot our teammates in the back of the head. Right? Let's do like boom, boom. Boom, boom.
이번 의뢰는 몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
지휘를 받.
이번
How about
의뢰는
this?
몇 발이나 들고 가야 하냐?
Oh, no. You should go first so that you give all your chains, so that you fire all your bullets quickly and then give all your chains to people. Aha! We go 1, 2, or no. 2, 3, 4,
지휘를
5.
받는 건 오랜만이네요.
Boom! Oh, no. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably should have put the other teammate.
이런 곳에서
Boat center? Where are we?
놀랍게도 돈키호테
What is this barrier? Look at this barrier.
한 번도 놀라고 말한 적 없어.
아니, 제법 운치는 있군. 맘들.
아, 이럴 거면 아까 그 예쁜 모래사장은
NB.
왜 보여준 거야?
Never better.
그러게요. 차라리 모르고 왔으면 기대도 안 했을 텐데.
I wish I never even saw the beach.
아니, 저게 바로 코앞에
Oh, they're gonna be edging us with it the entire time?
왜 저리로 가지 않는 것이오? 공기도 깨끗해 보이고 날씨도 좋아 보이는데.
Are we not journeying in that direction?
이번 목적지가
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, Dawn's depressed. The sinner's faces grew dark with disappointment. Can't say that I wasn't a little excited to have some proper rest myself, but... Oh, geez, wait. Hi, Pink Cube, just finished watching your MT reaction. Was highly invested in your analysis. Wanted to ask if you plan to cover Season 3, knowing the ending was not really to your liking. Also, did you check the trailer for it? Thanks in advance for the answer. I think I'm planning to do Season 3. I have not seen the trailer. And I'm gonna probably try to, like, give it as charitable a shot as I can, given, but also not back down on the things I was saying. So yeah. I think, yeah, right now I think I'm planning to do Season 3, for sure. And I also don't think I'm gonna watch a trailer, because I usually don't watch trailers just because, like, spoiler-wise, like, I like to go in completely blind if possible. So yeah, that's probably where I'm at for that. Appreciate the investment in the analysis. I appreciate that. WWW. I had a feeling this is going to happen. So where is this exactly? It'd be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next. And by the way, chat, this chatter is referencing my Mushoku Tensei reactions on YouTube. Go check out my YouTube for all my reaction series. I got like a ton of them. You know, see if there's anything to your liking. All right. It'd be in everyone's interest to focus on what's next.
21구 유사의 뒷골목이죠.
I will be waiting for it, sire. Much appreciated.
아직 안 되는데.
I will be excited
맞습니다.
to do it. Yeah, Dante's basically us, by the way. He's like the proto-main character. So that's why there hasn't been congestion since the tunnel, because we're not in the
그건
nest?
통지마다 그리고 뒷골목마다 다르기 때문에 일반화하기는 힘들어요.
Dude, yeah, dude. The Amazing Digital Circus,
이번의 경우는 그렇게
unironically so good. And I'm fully caught up on it too. So everybody should go watch that after stream, dude. I got the full thing up. It's so good, dude. It's so good. You have to obey the 3-episode rule, right? It gets so good, dude. Okay, lock in.
개인 소유의 해변인가요? 물도 이쪽에 있는 물과
Oh, that's why the water's different, because they like blocked it all off.
그렇군. 칼로 변화듯 경계가 져 있다.
That's
이런
cool.
특징을 가진 곳은 뻔하지.
네, 여긴
대호수죠.
Or are they only doing 2 more?
그래요.
Oh, goodness, that's terrifying.
쉬기 좋게 평화로운 공간은 보통
That actually
둥지의
sucks.
영역이죠.
설명의 기회가 자꾸 아사지는군요.
Does this place count as the back streets when it's so open?
뒷골목은 단순히 건물과 건물 사이에 생겨난 골목만을 칭하지 않아요. 둥지가 품지 않은 구획의 전역을 의미하죠.
Or you could just only react to stuff that you've hyperfixated on, you know? That could work.
뒷골목 아니냐?
우후! 이것 보시오! 쓸만해 보이는.
What is it, Don?
뭐야? 왜 말을 하다 말아?
움직였어.
뭐가?
이 라디오 움직였어. 21구의 라디오는.
Oh, it's all the trash on the back of one of the creatures that we're about to kill. Yeah, I love Heathcliff's voice. As Heathcliff's cry, everyone turned toward a certain pile of trash. And there it was, all of a sudden, a monster. Yeah, on Tuesdays we play Higurashi, by the way. Yeah, dude, I've fought these guys already a million times in the mirror dungeon, bro. Oh, they heal each other? A crab eat crab world. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Kill them!
처리하지.
Oh, they're weak to Pierce? Oh, you messed up. Pick the worst team to be going up against, bro. All I be doing is piercing. I love the full stop duo. This duo is so good. What a crazy duo. Oh, this. Oh, he's about to pop him like a balloon, bro. He's gonna crit. Come on, 65. Crit for 249 off the top, bro. Holy peak, bro. The damage, he was 61% of the damage because of how hard he shot that. Oh my goodness. Dawn, calm down just a little bit, Dawn. Oh, straight to another fight. Holy. This game gives me XCOM vibes. I don't see it at all. Oh, maybe with like the chance stuff, because so you like flip coins. Maybe that's what you're thinking. I do play, I shouldn't say I do, but I used to play XCOM quite a bit. I was a big XCOM fan as a younger person. In fact, that's the origin of the PQ name, actually. It comes from XCOM. I had a XCOM character that was, like what I did is I got a mod that let you, like, expand how you customize the appearance of all the characters. Like your soldiers or whatever. And so, I did like a rainbow themed group. So it was like Power Rangers-esque, kinda. Where like I had like Coquelia, I had Teal, I had Pink, and so I would just name them Teal, 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 Coquelia, 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 Pink, 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 and then they would be like my color squad, and I would send them out to go fight the aliens. And then Pink, 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 who was this fully colored pink dude, was so goated at his job that when I was trying to come up with a new internet name, I was like, wait a second. My goat, Pink, 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 Pink 3 times, Pink cubed. Boom. That's the origin story, bro. Most favorite and most played game / series? I don't know. I have a lot that I really like. I played a lot of RimWorld, I played a lot of TF2, I played a lot of Terraria. I don't know what my favorite would even be. There's a lot of things that I've spent a lot of time with. Age of Wonders 3 and 4 I played quite a lot. Stellaris. I like 4X kind of games. I don't know if I could say favorite. I really like certain story games too. Like Telltale's The Walking Dead is I really like. That one really spoke to me and got through to me. And that's technically like a game series, but that's like different, right? Because it's like a Factorio. I really like Factorio. That's a couple shooters I'll throw out. The original Doom, Doom 1 and Doom 2, I played quite a lot as a kid. That was probably my favorite game when I was a child. Yeah, I do like Triple X. I want to get into Dwarf Fortress, but I've never been able to. Cataclysm, dude, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, love that one. That's a great game. Yeah, I like games that have a lot of, like, emergent gameplay that are very dynamic, as opposed to, like, kind of strict. Like RimWorld, like, Cataclysm. Like, yeah. Those are, like, my favorite things. My super secret custom MVM playtester squad. Let's go, bro. I actually suck at MVM. I'm not even that good at TF2. Pyanodon? Dude, I'm like... I was playing Factorial like a lot with the Space Age expansion, but I never actually finished. Like I got a pretty good factory on all the different worlds, No, not I didn't go to Aquilo. I was like readying to go to Aquilo when I kind of just fell off of it. But I throw a bunch in. I think TF2 I have like 400 hours or something. I used to play it a lot on a different account. I have like 400 or 500 hours. Yeah, Cataclysm's great. And I do want like Dwarf. I'm gonna try to get back into Dwarf Fortress when Adventurer mode comes to the Steam version. That's what I'm excited to do. Yeah, I do love TF2. I haven't played it in a long time. Trying to think other stuff. Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas. I do love the Fallout series. New Vegas being my favorite of all of them, and like Skyrim or whatever, right? Yeah, that's a couple. Man, there's a lot of good games. Don't play the game I sent you, really? Have you played Project Zomboid? I tried playing it a little bit in the past, but I didn't get into it. Though that was like a long time ago. Oh, Adventure Mode is definitely in the Steam version? Okay, cool. I'll have to give it another try. The looping music's giving me a lobotomy. Have you tried Satisfactory? A little bit. But I feel like I still haven't like fully gotten everything out of Factorio. So I feel like I would just end up playing Factorio. Oh, a remake's coming out. Got you. Dude, have you played Darkwood? Okay, anyways, chat.
저기 자꾸 나보면서 묻지 마. 내가 알 턱이 없잖아.
덱 안 봤어, 아저씨.
Oh, Lisa the Painful? That's a good game too.
망상이라니까.
Lisa the Hopeful too. Lisa the Pointless.
그랬겠네요.
These chat rules are hard to follow. They're what? Ishmael interjected all of a sudden. Chat, I believe in you. You can do it.
그랬게요. 저렇게 등딱지에 쓰레기나
All you have to do is maintain sanity. I believe.
지비장 무기로 만드는 것들요. 지긋지긋한 놈들이죠.
Oh, that's good,
물가에서
Sif.
일하는
That's good.
사람들에게 불쑥 튀어나와 공격하기도 하고 주변을 돌아다니는 사람들을 덮치는 일도 잦고 개체수도 날마다 불어나고. 하지만 대호수에 저런 잔챙이들은 널리고 널렸어. 더 중요하고 위험한 건
Lacking in the sanity department? Listen. I believe in you. All you have to do... This is how you get your sanity as a Project Moon fan. Alright? All you have to do is read. If you just read enough, then you'll be able to get your sanity back, okay? I know it's hard. I know Lobotomy Corp and Runa and Limbus Company. I know there's a lot of words. I know you don't want to read, but that's how we get our sanity back. That is how we get control, okay? We understand. We comprehend. That's how we do it. Oh, you poor summer child. I've done my reading. I've done my time. I have. We do not read. Don't say read. It's my trigger word. Generally considered the hardest Factorio mod pack. Jeez. It would be. I have wanted to do a mod pack for Factorio at some point. I did that. I do read. Oh, you don't have your sanity? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I got nothing for you then. GG. I was about to check in with Ishmael, as I probably shouldn't let this go on for any longer, but... Oh, who are you guys? Dude, this guy's got the craziest rusty chainsaw thing. What faction you side with? What did I do? I think I kind of did the, like, I do it myself ending. I think that's the ending I usually did in New Vegas. Where, like... I just, like, I, like, take control of it myself and then just do my own thing. Because, like, all the factions kind of suck. Like, I like the Brotherhood of Steel because they're fun. Like, I like their, like, aesthetic. It's very, like, Warhammer, and I'm a big Warhammer fan. I don't know about big, but I am a Warhammer fan. Caesar's Legion is, like, fun to, like, do all their missions in, like, the arena and stuff, but they're, like, also crazy. The guy that, Mr. House, is, like, Mr. Nerd. And then the NCR are just cucks, so I don't know. I just kind of do my own thing. I do my like I like being the courier, you know, like the wild one, the wild card. I just like playing into being the wild card as opposed to like dedicating myself to a faction. Victoria is a lot of fun. I'd highly recommend it. Yeah. Okay. We have to check out new characters. We gotta write their names down. Also, thank you, Voidy, for the follow. Appreciate you, Voidy. A couple of people in work overall seem to be approaching from a distance.
미카. 귀한 고객님들이잖아. 좀 더 예의를 차려야. 아, 그런가?
These look like children.
저것들은 뭐냐고 하시는 것 같네요.
레인, 이 사람들
레인.
우리 보고 저것이라고 하는데 꼭 예의를 지켜야 하는 걸까?
What do you mean the NCR cucks? Like they're just kind of like I don't know. They're like lame. I feel like they're just kind of lame. Like I don't know. They just kind of are boring to me. It's kind of as simple. I think it's as simple as that. They're just like yeah, I don't know. They've just never got it for me.
적일 수도 있다.
I don't remember that well. It's been a while since I've played any New Vegas.
정의에 대한 얘기를 전달받지 못하신 건가요?
그래, 전혀 없다.
These guys are so short. Are they kids or are they just short?
신분을 위장해 끼어드는 스파이처럼 말이지.
저기요, 스파이라면 좀 더 체계적인 방법을 사용하지 않을까요?
그렇겠죠. 오티스 씨, 이분들은 이번에 협력할 분들입니다.
다음엔 빨리 말하도록.
반갑습니다. 미카 씨, 레인 씨. 저희는 LCB
This music is
리버스
getting
컴퍼니 버스
crazy.
부사입니다.
버스, 맞네요. 그때 그분도 버스 녀석들이라고
The
말하셨으니까.
bus blokes. Hey, can you not call us the bus blokes,
이미 다녀갔다고
please?
들었습니다. 그분이라는 건
잠시 명함 좀 다시 보고 LCCB. 네, 맞네요.
확인은 끝난 것 같으니까
We are in the back
가게로 들어가서
streets.
마저 이야기하죠. 그 버스에 대한 것도 좀 보고. 여기 계속 서서 대화하기는 좀 그렇잖아요.
Where they're customers? It's weird. Like you would think that Faust would know how to fix the bus better than these
저희
guys.
여긴
So I wonder,
왜요?
like what do we actually
간단히
want?
말하자면 저희의 목적지인 뮤사는 대호수 위의 배들로 이루어져 있는 둥지입니다. 따라서
Oh, are we gonna turn
Mephistopheles
Mephistopheles into a boat? A boat bus?
그리고 대호수는 시시각각 환경이
So that we can
변하기
deal with Ishmael's trauma?
그 호수에서 버틸 수 있는 배가 필요하겠죠.
그래. 그래서 미리 적합한 공방을 찾아
Okay, that makes sense. I like that idea.
대한 계약을
That's cool.
한 거지.
이게 적합한
이만 들어가지.
지난번 회식 때문에 예산 타격이 컸나? 먹을 수 있을 만큼 시키라 해서 마음껏 주문했던 것뿐인데.
Like what you said, looking at the somewhat dilapidated shop made me curious about the company's finances. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. But nothing good could ever come out of this conversation, so I decided to table the thought. Yeah, like we're going to the gross back streets where trash crabs are jumping us. What are we doing? I thought we were cool, man. But we've really got like the
그
worst.
정도 화력으로 우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐?
Sheesh.
저놈들
She
무기까지
takes too long to
넣어서
charge
철수하자고.
up. She's kind of hard to play around, honestly. Pink, pink, pink is pink triangled, you fraud.
레인,
No,
나란히
like
버스 좀
pink
살펴볼
multiplied by
테니까
pink
손님들
multiplied
섞어.
by pink. Pink cubed.
대응 좀 부탁해.
Come on, come on. Don't think geometrically, think algebraically.
알았어.
Molar Boatworks. The sinners were led into what appeared to be a workshop packed with tools and various mechanical apparatus. There's the I know that there's an Ishmael identity that's like the Molar
이
Boatworks.
공방은 보기보다 꽤 고난도의 장비까지 하고 있는 모양이군.
알아보시겠나요?
It was freaking goated when I was doing that one event.
무기와 장비를 정비하는 공방적 기술에 대한 폭넓은 이해는 전쟁 중에 가장 중요했으니까.
It's always been about the pink. This awkward conversation was cut short by a sudden and deafening noise.
무슨 소리죠?
메피스토펠리스의 비명.
Scream?
경보가 작동한 것 같군요.
죄송해요. 잘못 건드렸어요.
Yeah, Faust, go
쿵쿵대는
assist.
소리도 잘못 건드려서 나는 거야.
Mephistopheles is in pain, bro.
저기요, 밖에.
Are we getting attacked by crabs again? I'm gonna
방금
lose it.
마주쳤던 개체와 동일한 종으로 보인다.
왜?
비슷해 보이긴 하네요.
비슷한 것이 아니라 같은 개체에 속한다는 뜻이다.
Everyone outside now. Outside. A giant enemy crab, giant enemy spider with a massive shipping container on its back loomed over us. Well, at least for a brief moment. We were soon overwhelmed by the sound of heavy metal scraping against the floor. Yeah, I fought this guy in the mirror dungeon already. That's funny. Wait, who's the hag? Which one are you calling hag? Faust? Where do we have to get to Kraken this time? Heathcliff trying to crack? Where do we have to get Kraken this time? Yo, who's Heathcliff trying to crack? Just as we were all collectively losing our minds. Oh? It's Ishmael! Wait, no, this is actually, that's actually so funny. This is the identity that Ishmael has. Ishmael has an identity that is this. Right? She has this exact thing where this is like her third move. Where she grabs, spins around, and it goes boom! And it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was like, yeah. So it's based off of whatever character this is. A dark figure leapt down from somewhere onto the creature's head. This person's already the coolest one. A blinding light and a deafening explosion assault the crab's shell.
도망가는 건가요?
Holy, the figure leaped gracefully from the back of the fleeing creature and slowly approached us. She squelched over the depressing mudflat in her swim fins and stood before us, a colossal harpoon resting on her shoulder. Yo, she giving me Big Daddy energy. Big Mommy? Big Mommy? Big Mommy! Big Mommy! Yo, baby girl, you need some help pulling that wetsuit off? After some time passed.
올가 씨까지 포함해 정식으로 소개드리죠.
Olga.
이번 메피스토 팰리스의 개조에 도움을 주실 어금니 보트 센터라는 이름의 공방분들입니다.
Big Mommy. That's what I'm putting my notes for her.
이렇게 소개를 받는 날도 있네.
Oh my goodness, massive mommy. Respectfully, Olga. I apologize. I shouldn't be immediately commenting on your secondary sexual features. That's a bit incorrect of I. You are a beautiful lady, and I like your hard work ethic.
누님, 그래도 귀한 고객분들인데 행동을 가려서.
아우, 내가 뭘 그렇게 잘못했다고 그래. 나 아직 뭐 안 했거든.
아직이라는 게 문제죠. 개업한 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데 조심해서 나쁠 건 없잖아요.
업종을 갑자기 바꾸는 일이 쉬운 건 아니었을 텐데 할만했습니까? 5급 해결사 올가.
뭐?
Why is Olga so familiar to me? Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
뭐야?
Dawn's about to have a meltdown.
어째
Was Olga in Library of Runa?
어찌하여 다른 일을 하게 된 것이오? 해결사 일이
Because all the people got returned, right? Was
어떤 협회에서 어떤 시험을 치러서 5급까지 간 것이오? 역시 트레스 협회에서 공방 시험을 본 것인가?
Woo! Okay, hyperfixation acquired. Yeah, was Olga one of the Library of Runa people? Molar office. Yeah, like, well, because or am I just thinking of the Ishmael ID? It just sounds so familiar to me, but maybe I'm just thinking of the ID. Yep, the discarder. Oh, okay, so Olga was in Runa, and is also here, and then Ishmael has an identity. The first discard deck. Oh wow, I'm a freaking giga genius, bro.
알겠어. 알아들었다네.
Dude, let Dawn have a nerd. Aww. Olga, you're basically a celebrity.
잠잠해질 겁니다.
붉은 시선. 고맙습니다. 존재를 하는 게 너무 오랜만이라.
그쯤 해두고.
Olga / Molar office were the ones that got trapped on the warp train, then used the invitation to escape before it got too bad. Got you. Oh, see, and now Virgilius is connecting it. Just in case I didn't connect it.
우리도 뭐 다르지는 않죠. 나 죽었나? 싶었더니 갑자기 눈을 떠보니 이 근처이지 뭡니까? 미카도 레인도 없었고 당장 배는 고프니까 뭐라도 먹어야겠다 싶어서.
This accent is crazy.
어땠더라?
크랩개가 튀어나와서 주변에 있는 걸 주워 무기를 만든 다음에 산산조각을 내고 구워 먹었다고 하셨죠.
Bob's your uncle?
맞아. 칠할맞게 맛없기는 했지만.
What are they yapping about?
그러다가 개에 붙은 폐품으로 고철 바꿔 먹기를 시작했고.
오케이, 레인. 네가 설명하는 게 낫겠다.
저 올가라는 사람은 뭔가 대충대충 스타일인 것 같네.
Yeah, Rod, yeah, like someone else I know. True.
어머? 누굴 말하는지 모르겠네.
Yeah, they are kind of similar, huh?
엄마? 이건 또 뭐래? 머리통이 의체인가?
누님, 자꾸 그러시면 이야기가 끝나지 않아요.
알았다고.
The woman they called Olga fell back, clicking her tongue. And a man they called Rain came forward, bringing us up to speed. He was a fixer working alongside Olga and Mika until they were all sucked into the library, getting wrapped up in these things called receptions. Thank you, Dumel. Good luck in your Higurashi grind set. And just when he thought he was a goner, he suddenly came to, began wandering, and found Olga. They began collecting scrap metal together, with Mika joining along the way, and ended up running a workshop, almost like they used to run the office back in the old days.
책에서 돌아오는 데에는 언제 죽었는지와 같은 순서가.
That is funny that Ishmael got. I mean, Ishmael has her like ship backstory, so I get it. But it would have been fun to have a Rodia one. Virgilius muttered something to himself. Wait, this feels important. Oh, there wasn't any particular order in which they returned from the book. Virgilius muttered something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. I mean, we know that Virgilius has his own interest in this because Lovetown murdered the people he cares about, the kids. Remember that in his backstory, if you read Leviathan? Yeah, like he has like a personal stake in the order that people came back from the book because that's what happened with Tomeri. Virgilius muttered something to himself, looking at Faust, who stood near him. Faust nodded silently. Ishmael, we're gonna help you. I knew that there was something between the two of them, but it was always about something apocryphal. Apocryphal? Apocryphal that I couldn't even begin to understand. Besides, I was starting to get worried about Ishmael, who was growing increasingly distraught. It was about time I talked to her about her sudden change. Apocryphal. I need to... Cry-foul. Of a story or statement of doubtful authenticity, although widely circulated as being true. Oh. Of doubtful authenticity. Oh! There's like this connection between Ishmael that has this like strange, doubtful authenticity. I wonder what they're trying to say about that. Yeah, give some emotional support to Ishmael. That's what a good manager can do. Ishmael, so you've been here before? It looked like you recognized those crabs from earlier.
네. 문제가 있나요?
Huh? No, not really. I'm just wondering how they taste. It sounds like people eat those crabs. Dante, what are you yapping about?
무슨 의도로 그런 의미 없는 질문을 갑자기 하시는지 뻔히 보이지만 그래도 대답을 드리자면 네, 크랩 차우더로 꽤 먹어보았죠. 구역질을 억지로 참아야 했지만 뱉어내지 않으면 소화할 수는 있는 맛이라고 해야 할까요? 질문에 대한 답이 됐나요?
Dante, you can be more genuine. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I didn't think that was the best question I could have come up with, but her reception was much colder than I'd expected.
그런데 먹을 수 있는 거군요. 저거 환상체나 뒤틀림 같이 생겼는데요.
No, I don't think that's an abnormality or a distortion.
네? 그럼
환상체와 뒤틀림을 구분할 수 있는 단테 씨는 설명이 없어도 알 수 있으셨겠죠. 저것은 생물입니다. 돌연변이라고 할 수도 있겠군요.
Like super mutants.
이론적으로
yes.
섭취에는 문제가 없을 것입니다.
저희 할머니도 돌연변이 동물들을 많이 수집하곤
That's
하셨죠.
so weird.
저런 생물은 저도 처음 보지만요. 참
Collecting
신기한
mutated
분이네요.
animals? Yo, Hong-Lu.
그런 덕분에 저희가 밥도 먹고 정비 일도 할 수 있는 거죠.
The woman they called Mika was walking over from inside the Boatworks shop, an inscrutable look on her face.
미카, 어때? 견적은 좀 나와?
공방에서 일하시던 아버지께서는 말씀하셨죠. 싹 다 뜯어 고쳐야겠다.
Whole shebang.
뭐 엔진을 다 드러내야 한다던가 그런 거냐?
아니요. 그 부분까지는 건드릴 필요 없어요. 함부로 건드릴 엄두도 안 나고. 버스 내부를 잠깐 봤는데 복잡한 것도 정도가 있어야 한다는 생각이 들더라고요. 하지만 그것 외에는 전부예요. 부력 발생 장치도 없고 프로펠러도 조타 장치도 없고요.
So what do we do now?
그건 예상했습니다. 해결 방법을 제시하시죠.
Please present us with a solution is
방금 저
crazy.
관리자라는 분이 뭐라 말하신 것 같은데 그냥 째깍인 건가? 뭐 중요한 건 아니고. 방법은 우리한테 있어요. 재료만 있으면 어떻게든 만들 수 있죠.
We gotta go fight like a giga crab to get the parts. Yeah,
어디?
me and Gregor
고철
locked
같은
in.
거라도 주워야 하나?
잘 아시네요. 그리고 잘 하실 수 있을 거라고 보고요. 아까 보니까 잘 하실 것 같던데.
With that, Mika pointed away toward where the trash crabs were.
크랩개들을 처리하면 폐품을 모을 수 있을 겁니다.
Ah, man, we gotta go do all their dirty work.
몇 마리나?
아주 많이요.
Yeah.
그렇지.
You and me both, Gregor. You and me both.
그렇지.
정확해.
Virginia, just get that little smile
이번
off your face. I don't want to see it.
너희는 버스를 개조할 부품을 모아오면 된다.
Can I go to the beach then, man? Please.
쉽고 간편한 일이지.
How about a job well done? We get to go to the beach.
나는 이 협력업체 분들과 담소라도 나누고 있을 테니 전원 바다로.
저런 건 바다가 아니요.
아니, 맞아요. 저 모습도 대호수의 일부.
Poor Ishmael.
바다라고도 불리는 한 모습이니까.
Grind for scrap like rust, Dante. That's funny. I never played Rust. Is Rust good? I feel like Rust is not good. In my understanding of Rust. Wait, low key? Are there only 11 stages on this one? This might be a really fast intervallo. Yo, Dawn. Take a deep breath. You didn't miss much? Damn.
당신 짝패군요.
It is not.
사물. 앵화.
사랑으로.
좋아. 깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에
Fun, but only because of the player interactions. There are a lot of games like that. Bro, oh, favorite game. We were talking about games earlier, bro. Space Station 13. Easy answer.
타겟 포착.
Space Station 13 has is the best example of emergent gameplay that has ever existed. And emergent gameplay is my favorite component of gaming. I love Space Station 13. A good match of Space Station 13. Like, I have so many memories of that series. A series, I say, of that game. Like, I could write, like, storybooks about some of those rounds, bro. They're so good. One day we will successfully run that community event. True. Yeah, we have it would be really fun to do a community event in this server with that. It's just hard to get enough people for it. We've talked about this though. We do have the server setup thing. You should join our TTT event. That would be fun. Dude, I played it before the Seth video. I'm an OG. I'm an OG for Space Age 13. I also know they do have the lobotomy station. But it's not like a real, there's like no player servers for that. Wait, Sif, when is the TTT event? Because I'd be down to play TTT, that'd be fun. Found it through Tomato. Yeah, Tomato's fun for that too. Favorite role? Probably CMO. I like playing medical a lot because there's always a lot to do. The main roles I would play would be like cargo, like quartermaster, or like shaft mining or like cargo technician. But like the cargo Eric Cargonia I was a big fan of, and then medical I was a big fan of. Because those feel like you always have a ton of stuff to do. What's up, bro? How you doing, bro? To the Moon I've heard is really good. I just know because Markiplier played it. Yeah. Jan 2nd Friday at 4 p.m. Yeah, I mean I'll probably be around for that. That sounds fun. It's 1 a.m. here. Holy time zone. We've been at it for about 2 days, perhaps. We were able to defeat a considerable number of trash crabs and collect enough scrap to fill a whole wagon and then some.
이 정도면 해볼 수 있겠네요.
휴, 그럼 이제 쉬어도 되는 거지? 들려? 어깨 돌릴 때마다 뚜둑 소리 나고 있잖아.
로자 씨, 그러니까 겁이라도 주는 것 같잖아요. 자제를.
Dude, I wish Radio would flex at me.
뭐 개조를 하는 데 드는 시간도 있을 테니 적어도 며칠은 즐길 수 있겠어. 물론 여전히 휴양과 어울리지 않는 곳이지만.
The sinners were all busy stretching and chattering, relieved that the work was finally over. But I had a terrible feeling that this was probably not the end of our toil.
네? 쉬기는 뭘 쉬어요?
Oh, is the TTRPG thing tomorrow? Is that like... Did anybody actually figure that out? I feel like it's not gonna happen because I feel like people didn't figure it out. And like, that's not something you can just do without prep. Like, you need to like, everybody needs to have like a character prepped, you know? You can't exactly like improv it. Unless it's like a session 0 thing, then it'd be fine. But it's hard to run something like without everybody being ready, you know? Of course, I knew it. I said it was...
이제
Oh, sorry, Mika.
시작만 해볼 수 있겠다고 말한 거예요.
그렇다는 것은...
Yo, holy crap. Wait, this message is so long. I feel like we might try to find a way to shorten that. I feel like that's big. Just came back home from a probably. This intervallo was my favorite for a long time until Kanto 7 when finally beat it. Yeah, I've liked this one so far.
당연히 더 주워오셔야죠.
Hope you enjoyed your party, bro.
참고 삼아. 그 양은
지금의
5 times? Oh. We're gonna be here forever.
7배로.
Oh. We're gonna be here for 2 more
휴일을
weeks.
고려하면 적절한 휴식은 취하지 못하겠군. 기존보다
Oh, they have a tooth because it's the Molar office.
편이 좋을 것이다.
Funny. No, we're not gonna sleep less.
이럴 수는 없는 거요. 이럴 수는 없어.
She's dying. You're killing Dawn. Dawn looked as though she was about to collapse, a woeful look on her face.
아니, 있잖아. 이런 고철 덩어리들을
The
주워온다고
crying was
착오를
awful here when the
들이대는
intervallo
거야?
released. Dude, I've been just blowing through all of
그야
this. No pun
고철을
intended.
적당히 볼트로 결합하는 방식이라면 죽도
I got too many
죽도 안 되겠지만
current identities. I'm too crazy, bro.
유사의 특이점을 이용해 결합하는 과정을 거치면 마치
Alters?
처음부터
Yeah, I haven't heard of
자신의
that.
부속품이었던 것처럼
Fuse
진행하게
the
할 수
parts. Oh, that's
있으니까요.
cool.
유사?
Oh, thank you, Sif. That's
걔네
much better. Thank you.
특이점이라면 무슨 음식 완벽히 포장하는 기술 아니었어? 뜯기 전까지는 절대 내용물이 변하지 않는 그런 거였는데? 거기서 제조했던 통조림도 요긴하게 먹고 그랬었는데.
어째 누님과 똑같은 말씀을 하시네요. 둥지마다 특이점을 활용한 여러 기술들이 있을 수도 있는 거잖아요.
원리만 활용한다면 근본적인 특이점을 기반으로
Oh, same studio made
얼마든지
Frostpunk. Oh, that's
활용하여
cool. I didn't know they
A사의
made another
기반
game.
특허를 낼 수 있습니다. 유사이사는 현상 보존 포장 기술과 더불어 공명급수가 유명하죠.
Just lengthy. Gotcha. Bro, Kanto 4 was some length.
그놈이랑 똑같았죠.
Ishmael? What are you yapping about?
여기저기에 엉겨붙고 유착되어서는
Oh?
기어이 삼켜버리겠지. 언제 그랬냐는 듯.
Oh, Ishmael? Ishmael, what's the problem?
관리자님, 지금이라도 베르길리우스 씨에게 말해주세요.
What do I have to tell him? Okay. Trauma with an attunement fork that fuses things together. I gotta write that down. That's important for Ishmael knowledge.
순서를 바꿔서 다른 지부의 황금 가지를 해결하자고요.
Yo, she really thinks that her thing is the final boss. That's crazy. Give me a moment, Ishmael. Are you okay?
지금은 충분하지 않아요. 모두의 경험도, 대호수에 대한 것도, 고래에 대한 지식도.
The whale. Oh, Ishmael.
그래요. 제가 알려드리고 도와드릴게요. 충분한 시간이 지난 후에 도전해야만 하는 곳이에요. 저곳은. 그러니까.
야, 자꾸 뭐 하자는 거야? 아까 먹은 크랩 차우더인지 뭔지가 잘못되기라도 했냐?
다 같이 그 개 같은 개딱지 내장을 긁어먹긴 했지만 전 아주 멀쩡해요.
근데
More
뭐가
mirror
문제야?
dungeons first,
뭐
Dante. We need
지금까지는
more
우리가
identities,
준비해서
Dante.
쳐들어갔냐? 다 뒤져가면서 해결한 일이잖아.
Heathcliff kind of spitting
죽어가면서
facts.
일을 처리한 게 어디 자랑할 거리는 아닌 거 아시죠? 저희가 그냥 해결사였다면 첫 임무부터 진작의 전원 사망으로 순식간에 협회에서 이름이 지워졌겠죠.
But we're not.
야, 누가 몰라?
We the goats, bro.
조직 생활하면서 몇 번이나 죽을 뻔했는데 목숨이 하나뿐인 걸 모르겠냐고. 그거랑 다르지. 지금의 시계 대가리 덕분에 여러 번 살아나고 있잖아.
지금까지 운이 좋았으니까 멀쩡하게 살아날 수 있었다고 생각하지는 않나 보죠?
아니, 야, 왜 자꾸 못한다고 하는 건데? 환상체한테 머리가 깨져서 뒤졌으면 이번에 다리를 내주고 피하고 그렇게
I like that energy.
있는 거잖아.
That's why Heathcliff the goat, bro.
지금껏 겪었던 게 전부라고 생각하세요? 그럴 리가 없잖아요. 최악의 경우엔 복구가 불가능할 수도 있는 거예요. 시계를 아무리 쳐 돌려도
Oh, she mad.
다시 원래대로 돌아가지도 못할 수 있다고요. 특히 그 거대한 고래는 됐어요.
설명해도 못 알아들을 것처럼 말하지 마라. 어? 말도 못 알아듣는 버러지 취급하는 것 같아서 열받으니까. 개!
자, 말씀 좀 여쭙겠소.
Okay, Yiseng, actually active participant. That's my post-character development Yiseng. It was perhaps because he was never the type to do such a thing. But the crowd immediately fell silent when Yiseng suddenly, loudly, and uncharacteristically intruded upon their argument. That's what I'm saying! Post-character development Yiseng.
그대들, 버스에서 제법 하고픈 것이 많다 하지 않았는가?
That's my goat!
과업이 남은 것은 사실이나 소기의 목표를 달한 것도 사실이요. 그렇다면 짤다알막한 휴식 정도는 바랄 수 있을 거라 보오만.
Can we have our beach episode?
이 정도는 괜찮지.
Wait, is Yiseng trying to give us the beach episode? Please, Yiseng, please! This is the first time Yiseng appeared so dependable since we started our bus journey. I nodded empathetically. Yeah, I agree with Yiseng. I think we can slow down for a bit and do some team-building activities together. How's that sound? Yay! Team-building activities!
네, 조금 쉬고 계셔도 될 것 같네요. 저희 쪽에서 준비가 되면
I'm gonna ignore him kind of replying to the clock because she's probably replying to Yiseng.
그렇다면
Excelsior!
비치 볼리볼 다들 하지 않겠는가?
Beach volleyball! With Don's well-timed assist. The almost icy mood seemed to defrost slightly. Let's go! Wait, we might make it to the beach. We might actually... Hey, look, it's the limbus thing in the back. Yo, did Yiseng just pivot us into the beach? Beach volleyball question mark. See, I don't actually care if we make it to beach volleyball. I care if it looks like they're ready for beach volleyball, if you catch my drift.
사랑과 정의 이름으로.
All I need is for them to be dressed the part.
본인이 똑똑히 보았다네.
No, they're playing the goofy music again. No.
분명 밀려들어온 태풍과 쓰레기들 사이에서 공 같은 것이 있었음을.
Oh, she's trying to find a ball in the trash.
공도 있고 사람도
Yo.
해변도 있으니 이럴 때 놀지 않는다는 것은 불합리하다고 해도 과언이 아니지 않겠는가?
I'm gonna be ball able bodies at a beach.
해변이라고 부를 수 있는지는 모르겠지만요.
돈키호테, 여기 놀러 온 거 아니라니까?
Quixote.
본인도 아오. 주원은 고마우나 우리 모두의 단합을 위해 잠시 휴식하는 것이 도움이 되지 않겠는가 하는 마음인 것이요.
그래. 앞으로는 표정이라도 숨기면서 말하는 게 어때?
Yo, let her grin, Gregor. Let her grin.
나도 동의하오.
Let's go, Yi Sang.
이성 씨?
On the dude, the Dawn Yi Sang connection, you would never have
겉들고
thought.
이렇다 할 체육 활동을 한 적도 없어. 구기 종목에 특출한 재능이 있는 것은 아니지만 이참에
Of the ball variety. Aww, he's trying to experience new things.
그러니 해봄이 어떤
Weird way to spell Dante.
빨리 볼.
Weird way to spell Virgilius.
준비가 안 됐는데.
Ishmael, we're gonna get ready.
한그렇게 공이나 튀기고 있을 때가 아닌데. 애초에 우리.
Oh my goodness, she's so traumatized. She's traumatized.
저번에 유독 운이 좋았던 거겠지.
We need to help her. Ishmael was starting to practically ooze all over with an ominous aura. It might be a good idea to divert her attention for a bit. Faust is packing chat. Let's play beach volleyball.
현명한 선택이요. 내가 공을 찾아오겠네.
El ballon.
아, 그참.
관리자께서 결정하신 유희다. 모두 표정 풀고 기쁘게 받들도록.
Yeah, I have I have definitely felt the character development from them. That's a good point.
뛰다가 허리나 삐끗하지 않으면 좋겠다.
I hope I don't pull my back.
경기 규칙과 규격은 알고 있다. 직접 경기장.
Yeah, I want to, dude. I'm ready for Mersal and Heathcliff arcs. Those are the two arcs I'm most excited for. Especially Heathcliff. I'm really intrigued on Heathcliff. And I feel like Heathcliff has grown a lot already as a character, which I really like, compared to his origin. There were grumbling sinners, beaming sinners, reticent sinners. Their reactions were all varied, but everyone eventually moseyed out to an empty lot to play beach volleyball. In their uniforms? I stretched, hoping that this activity would help break up the tense atmosphere. Sometime later.
자, 그럼 가겠어.
The field was drawn over a squelchy mud flat. The worn ball rocketed into the air with Dawn's serve.
이렇게 하는 것이요?
Dude, Ishmael. With Yiseng's nice receive, it was starting to look like we had a proper game going.
그렇지.
Hey, they're actually having fun! Honglu would have fun. I love Honglu. Honglu is such a fun lad.
쓸데없는 짓이야.
오티스 씨, 방금 공 못 피했으면
Sinclair.
저 죽을 뻔했을 것 같은데.
Find your resolve. Don't cut the ball, don't cut the ball, don't cut the ball. Ryoshu, you're not supposed to hit the ball with your sword. Dude, I swear.
내가 받았어.
She has a very strong attachment to her sword. We see it in her ego page, too.
고래의 특징이라도 공부해 둔다면.
The whale. Ishmael's talking about the whale.
대호수를 건너갈 나침반도 없는 것 같고. 젠장. 그 자식은 분명히
Which bastard, bro?
어떻게든 살아 있을 거야.
This is the city, bro. Like, everyone's a bastard. Heathcliff, unable to stand Ishmael's attitude any longer, kicked the ball with enough force that it just might burst. And the ball flew way over the mark and toward the boundary, separating us from the pristine beach we saw a few days ago. Wait, we're breaking in! We're breaking in! Wait, we didn't break in?
가시되지 않은 플라즈마장이 형성되어 있는 것 같고.
Plasma. It just hit the plasma barrier and we lost our ball. A field of plasma? Who put a field of plasma on a beach?
둥지와 뒷골목을 구분하기 위한 일종의 장치죠. 형식은 제각각이더라도 모든 둥지의 경계에는 비슷한 것들이 존재합니다.
뻔하지. 뒷골목 사람들이 둥지로 못 끼어들어오게 하려는 울타리는 어디에나 흔하게 있으니까. 그런데 말이야, 저 기술로는 흔적도 안 남게 할 수도 있었을 텐데 저런다는 건 보란 듯이 터뜨려 버려서 그것마저.
Well, and it's like it shows everybody else like what happens.
부자들은 즐길 여유가 많겠어.
Like yeah, I mean that's
기술의
pretty much what they're
구체적인
saying.
의도나 과시성에 대해서는 제 쪽에선 말할 수 있는 게 없군요.
Faust, if you have no comment, then don't say you have no comment. Just don't say anything, Faust. Oh, now Dom's depressed.
저 공 터지는 소리 때문에 개딱지 놈들이 몰려오고 있다고.
너 이따가 보자.
We just have to get our team together. That's our main problem. I really thought that this could be the activity to dramatically bring us all together. It's all gone to hell. Why does this keep happening?
뭐 이제는 익숙해질 때도 되지 않았나 관리자 양반? 저것 때부터 빠르게 처리하자고.
We just need to talk to Ishmael. Like, open a dialogue, bro. Be like, Ishmael, we're the mother trucking limbus company, bro. You gotta let us cook.
당신 짝패군요.
이러면
Nice, 60% chance, and we got it.
쏟다.
3월. 앵화.
Oh my goodness. Bro was enduring it and still died.
처리하지.
Put in the bullet. Put in the goal.
깔끔한 헤드샷. 머리통에 작살났다고. 좋아. 탄하구만.
Wow, a headshot there is crazy. That was a low chance.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
Oh, he's out of ammo.
먼저 빠지.
He just runs away from the battle. That identity is so funny. I would certainly be loud if my balls popped. Can they pop? What actually like has to go wrong for them to actually just pop?
무기까지 주어서 철수하자고.
마지막까지.
You know what I mean?
발버둥 칠 수밖에.
사격 개시.
The aura is so good.
스틸레터.
허술하군. 자비 감사하다.
정의 이름으로
좋아. 그만.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
깔끔한
Oh.
헤드샷.
Need Otis to pop my balls. Ow. What does pop even mean? Does it mean like the testy like explodes? I assume it doesn't mean that the skin breaks. I assume it's like the internal organ of the ball like ruptures and like opens up like a bruise, but to the organ to the point of like opening. Is that what it is? Chat, we need to figure out what ball popping is.
다음 목표로.
만만찮겠군. 본인이 하지.
I advise you to be very careful in your Googling. Let me make that clear. Rupture, like the hit status? Rupture? Wait. Would that cause bleed too? It's a rupture bleed build. Holy. The new Otis identity pops balls. It's a rupture bleed come join. Holy P.
악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
That is the craziest thing on the left. How that popped up like that. Hey Ishmael. Can we talk at least for a bit? Okay, I like this, Dante. I like this. I called over to Ishmael once the battle was over. Because it burns when I pee. Right, I've never done anything like this before. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do or what kind of results this conversation is going to yield, but... Which sinner would you let pop your balls? None. None, but if I had to choose... Yo, think about Sinclair, bro. He'd be so bad at it. He'd be so gentle and he wouldn't be able to do it. And he's so funny. I can't just sit here and watch.
그러시던가요?
It looks to me that you've been preoccupied with something ever since we got here. You know, you're not really participating in group activities and things like that.
당연하죠. 중요한 건 따로 있는데 여기서 정신 놓고 희희낙낙하고 있으니까요.
Something more important? Is this about the Great Lake?
네.
That we, in our current state, shouldn't go there?
네.
Oh? Right, so why do you think that we don't have a chance against whatever it is there?
말씀드렸잖아요. 아직 준비가 안 됐으니까. 적어도 반년은 호수와 그것들에게 익숙해질 필요가 있다고요. 아니면 그에 상응하는 경험을 더 쌓는다던가요. 관리자님도 마찬가지예요. 적어도 자신의 몸을 지킬 정도는.
That's kind of true.
아, 관리자님의 단련이라면 제가 도울 수 있어요. 그리고 오티스 씨도 분명 관리자님을 돕는 것에는 협조하겠죠.
그럴 만한 상황이 온다면.
Wait. Half a year, Ishmael. We just don't have that much time to spare.
허비? 허비라고 생각하시나요? 지금 저희가 하고 있는 짓들이
Yo, we played for like
더
10 minutes
같은데요?
and then Heathcliff kicked the ball into the
그리고
moon, bro.
뭐 놀고 있자고 말씀드린 게 아니잖아요. 그저 행선지를 잠시 다른 곳으로 돌렸다가 돌아오면 되는 건데요.
그건 불가능합니다. 모든 구획의 황금 가지를 파악한 것도 아닐 뿐더러 비포팀의 사전 답사가 준비된 것도 아니니까요.
핑계는 다른 잘난 이유가 있다는 것쯤은 오래전부터 알고 있었어요. 그리고 뭐가 됐든 이번엔 그 생각이 틀렸다는 걸 뼈저리게 느끼시게 될 테죠.
그럴지도요.
개판이네 정말. 그러면 적어도 상세한 항해 계획과 전투 방향을.
듣자 하니까.
Just when I thought our discussion was reaching a stalemate, Heathcliff butted in.
당신은 또 뭔데요?
닥쳐. 지금 너 혼자 개고생해? 여태껏 다 쳐 뒤져가면서 굴러왔잖아. 여기 있는 놈들 전부. 이번에도 결국 어떻게든 될 거라고.
그러니까 대호수 위에서는 그런 방법은 통하지 않는다고요. 관리자님이 수정당해도 끝이고 그것에게 우리가 먹혀서 더는 시간을 되돌리지 못할 수도 있다고요. 알아듣겠어요? 지금까지의 상식으로 움직이다간 진짜 우리는 끝장날 수도 있다고요. 그러면 그 새끼도 못 죽일 테고.
좋아.
Yeah, like her heart's in the right place is the thing. Like she wants us all to be strong enough to deal with this thing.
나도 아니.
Hey, wait.
잠깐이라도 놀면 뭐가 좀 덧나냐?
What was that?
그 망할
Hey,
새끼들이 더
Heathcliff, what
세져?
was that? Let's say you're right. If we go now, we're all going to bite it, and I won't be able to get back to get Kath. I mean, get back up. Okay. Do you have a Catherine? Oh, Heathcliff, your trauma is showing. Connection to Kath. That's interesting. Oh, Heathcliff, I'm so excited for your arc. This is about to be so peak.
분위기를 계속 조져놨으면 같이 어울리는 척이라도 해야 될 거 아니야, 상식적으로.
제법 웃기네요. 히스클리프 씨?
True. Oh, good
당신이
counter.
뭘 안다고 상식 운우네요. 고래를 만나본 적은 있어요? 데오스에 가본 적이나 있고? 뭘 답지 않게 이제 와서 아는 척이죠? 배 위의 생활에 대해서는 알기나 해요. 알 리가 없죠. 팔자 좋게 자기 연인인지 뭔지 모를 이름이나
Ow, don't minimize his feelings. Whining about your girlfriend or something is a crazy thing to say to Heathcliff.
그만해라.
물 아래에서 기어오는 것과 하늘 위에서 떨어지는 것, 그 모든 것들을 죽여야 하고 산성 태풍, 참치 쓰나미, 뇌압 폭풍 같은 이름도 다 떠올리기 힘든 수많은 종류의 호수 재해들과
What the frick is a tuna tsunami?
그 폭풍 때문에 발생하는 산만한 크기의 파도, 크게 지나가면
Oh, F-bomb.
개 같은 괴물들.
Holy Ishmael, it'll be okay.
맡긴 동료는 잠시 한눈판 사이에 죽어 있고
She's just traumatized. She's traumatized.
사람들로 바뀌어가는 그 지옥 같은 호수에 대한 모든 일들은 당신 같은 얼빠진 사람.
Oh, you can't be. Stop being so mean to him.
100번 더 죽어도 모를.
Oh my, yo, you can't take out all your own trauma on Heathcliff, dude. He's gonna choke you out and kill you. Before anyone could step in, Heathcliff swung wildly at Ishmael. That's wrong of him to do, of course. This is escalating. Oh, he's killing her, I think.
이보게들.
Poor Yiseng. The tussle was such a blitz that no one could even attempt to intervene. Yiseng almost looked pitiful as he stood there, bewildered. For a moment, it appeared as though Heathcliff had the upper hand, as his fist struck Ishmael right in her jaw. Okay, at least they're only physically brawling, not in the back. Oh, she got him, though. Oh, they're fighting. Just as Ishmael appeared to throw a punch, she kicked Heathcliff's leg, throwing him to the ground. Ishmael, wait! Ah! In the blink of an eye, Ishmael took up her mace. She raises it high as though she could strike it down at any moment. Her arm trembles with uncontrollable fury. Holy, she's escalating!
그래, 머리통을 내려치려고 내가 전에 했던 것처럼 죽여.
It's just slight, it's crazy. It's slight development from Heathcliff that he only swung with his fists. You know? Like, it's like, he did go back, he previously would just swing with his bat and kill people. Then he started to grow more connected, so he wasn't physically being violent. But then when pushed about his trauma, he's physically violent, but he's not as physically violent as he previously has been. And now she's being more physically violent than she ever has been. Sheesh! Oh! That's a crazy line from Heathcliff. Oh, classic. She had to look at her own reflection. What kind of monster have I become? Sheesh! The classic reflective pool as you're about to bludgeon somebody's head in. I'm just saying, last time I was in a moment where I had a reflective pool and I was about to kill someone, that didn't stop me. In-game, of course. I wasn't sure what caused her sudden change of heart, but it was a relief of sorts, at least. She looked at Heathcliff with her eyes wide open and dropped the mace to the ground. Yeah, I mean, she saw, like, who she was becoming, and then he was like, I thought you were better than me. Type beat, you know?
이런 불상사를 다시
Damn!
싶진 않았소만. 결국 벗들고.
And now Yiseng is starting to get sad again. Yiseng, it's okay. We're gonna push through.
쟤네 보니까 우리 옛날 생각나지 않아? 저렇게 치고받고 싸울 때가 있었는데.
단테? 첫 임무로부터 큰 분란이 발생한 적은 없었기에 이야기하지는 않았지만 수감자들의 업무 불안은 관리 실패로 간주되어 추후 귀책 사유를 물을 수 있습니다.
Wow, Faust. Thanks by the way. That's crazy. Yeah, by the way, like, dude, I'm like watching this fight happen and Faust leans over and goes, by the way, this is kind of your fault. Just, I'm gonna be taking notes on this. So really, we have a new performance review coming up soon. I'm really gonna need you to log in. Thank you, Faust. Thank you. What the hell was I supposed to do about this? Was what I wanted to say, but I managed to hold my metaphorical
이것이
tongue.
어떻게 관리자님의 책임이지? 저 머저리들이 멋대로 싸웠을 뿐이지 않나?
그러한 일을 벌어지지 않게 하는 것이 관리라는 직무죠.
I mean, she's not wrong, but like, yeah, I don't think she's wrong. It's just like, yo, Faust, you gotta tell me this right now?
맞소. 이런 상황은 영웅적인 우리 림버스
Ah, yes, the heroic nature. Dude, Dawn's gonna cry. You're gonna make her cry. Sinclair's hesitance, Dawn's attempts to diffuse Faust's impassive voice, and Otis's increasingly rising voice in my defense. All of that combined was starting to get incredibly irritating. Stop. Guys, enough. What do we got, Dante? I had no other recourse left at this moment. Ishmael, Heathcliff.
뭐?
The two of you stop working together for a while. Distance yourselves. Okay, okay, Dante, squaring up. At least until I can think of a way to deal with you two. That's the management, bro.
저 면상을 굳이 찾아보고 싶진 않아.
You don't have to lie. She is hot. Thanks, guys. Thus, the mood fell into a pit as depressing as this mudflat.
자, 이제 견적도 나왔으니까 슬슬 폐품을 모으러 가셔도
Yo,
될 것
Rain,
같네요.
I don't need you to come in and try to defuse this raid. We spent the next few days collecting scraps with the rest of the sinners. I love Heathcliff, bro. I love my messy king.
우리 사무소를 막을 수 있을 줄 알았냐?
Casual 51%, by the way. Casually. Holy crap. He really just nukes, bro. Chat, stop being horny. We are not putting collars on these characters, chat. They're putting collars on us. Come on.
당신 짝패군요.
좋아.
Yeah, that's a great node. I really like... I find Heathcliff to be so fascinating with that, as I've said like 30 times. And the whole thing about like him being like oh, like I was wrong to think that you would be anyone different than me. Like his own like I thought you were better than me type beat. That shows like a surprising amount of like self-reflection and like self-knowledge from him. That like is really cool. And shows like a self-hate or something, right? Heathcliff. Chad, do you think Ishmael's gonna find the Heathcliff? My fault. Man, this is a thick crab. I think I want to look at his stats, but he's gonna die. Yeah, he just died. Yeah, and like Heathcliff low-key wasn't even that wrong. Like, she was saying some crazy stuff. She was saying stuff just to hurt him. Like, lovey-dovey, whining about your girlfriend. Like, she's going for the lowest blows she can think of. Because that obviously is the thing that is like his deepest trauma. And so for her to be targeting that is like really crazy and like wrong of her to do. And then of course he escalates it, and then she escalates it more by grabbing a weapon. So she really was like pushing him, and he's like the most unhinged character, like surface level. He comes across as the most unhinged. So for that whole thing, yeah, it's just crazy. The days were as suffocating for them as it was for me. Well, save for Otis maybe.
그렇게 연결하면 흡기 쪽에 문제가 생기잖아.
그러면 어떻게 해요? 라인
Was she kind of smart with the mechanics?
답답하군.
Let's go, Otis. I had
직접
no
시범해
idea.
보이지. 허, 이런 건 내가 공병대들과 작전을 지휘했을 때
Oh,
비하면.
frick! Otis was in the engineering corps? Otis, who appeared to be rather knowledgeable in engineering, continued to support Molar Boatworks bus modifications. As an Ishmael's fan, she was definitely in the wrong, yeah.
수감자들의 신상을
And then, but of course, her being in the wrong is like understandable because she's clearly like having a very traumatic response to being in this area and having to deal with like the whale. Like she's terrified of what we're going into and doesn't want everybody to die because then she'll never be able to like get revenge. But also, I think she does care about like these people to some degree, and so it's coming from a place of like genuine fear, which is why it's like more sympathetic. It's crazy. Also, oh my goodness, Otis in the back here. I need a girl, period. No, I want a girl. I don't need a girl. I want a girl. There we go. Clutch.
그런 것까지 작성해두지는 않습니다. 이상 씨, 벌써 몇 번이나 말씀드렸지만 지금의 조치는 관리자님의 판단을 우선하는 것이 올바른 수감자.
에헤이! 싸운 거 풀 때는 술만 한 게 없다니까.
Getting
어디,
right
내 비장의
slosh.
술이라도 내줘.
Yes, sir.
설마 지난번부터 계속 말한 킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주요?
Ew, brain wine. That sounds like a good way to get a
그건
parasite.
나도 좀 땡기는데.
아니요. 내가 직접 물어보겠네. 마음은 고맙네.
안 될 것 같은데.
Yising was trying to come up with various ways to bring Heathcliff and Ishmael's feud to a close. Aw, Yising is trying to solve it. Just like his previous group, you know?
여기서는 다 분.
Yo, I don't know what your acronyms stand for, guys. What are you wearing, Mersal? They're there because he's the best chef.
그래.
And she's a butcher.
숨이 아직 붙어 있을 때 그렇게 해보는 것도 새로운 예술을 추구하는 방향이겠군.
고통을 더 가하기 위한 제안은 아니었으며 그저 조리하기에 알맞은 방향을
Ah,
말한
yes.
것뿐이다.
저기,
The culinary arts. Ah, yes.
저희 언제 저녁 먹을 수 있어요? 벌써 그 대화만 30분째예요.
레인, 나 죽어. 배에서 크랩개들 울음소리가 나.
누님, 정신 차리셔야 합니다.
It seemed that Ryoshu and Mersal were trying to come up with a way to make the trash crabs more palatable. Not that I had any taste buds or a mouth, but it was starting to resemble actual food, at least in its presentation.
꼬맹이들, 그리로 튄다.
Aww. I like it when they work together. A child?
아니요. 자, 싱클레어군, 마무리를.
Yeah, these two bonding is funny.
그레고르 씨, 저는 왼쪽 다리 할게요.
And of course, Gregor is like parenting these two, bro. Gregor would be the best dad, as we've talked about. And he's like with Sinclair and Dawn actually doing the mission. That's so cute. Dude, I am Gregor for real, bro. Most other sinners were busying themselves with hunting trash crabs and collecting scrap. They say that practice makes perfect, and everyone was already performing rather well-coordinated attacks even without my input. As for Heathcliff...
그레고로 씨, 불쇼라도 보여주시는 건가요?
씨,
He would be a good uncle. He would be a good
좀
uncle.
더 화려하게 휘감더라.
아니, 저건 그냥 타는 거잖아요.
빼내었다. 이미 음식의 기능은 상실한 것 같지만
나 주시오. 아직
Yo,
다리를
Dawn,
세게
you're like
만들면
3
어쩌고
inches
살았어?
tall. How are you eating this much?
히스클리프군.
Heathcliff?
뭐야,
Until the arm
그게
beheads the kid.
저기
True.
길잡이 그 인간이랑 면담하고 왔어.
Yeah, thanks, Heathcliff.
이제 괜찮아.
면담 맞지?
아무튼 말썽은 안 일으키도록 하겠어. 그것뿐이야. 그러니까 나도 하나만.
Yeah, get your nosh, bro. I don't know if Virgilius really had just a talk with Heathcliff, but yeah, like with Dawn, he was pretty scary. I'm glad that, unlike most other times, he was here to at least get Heathcliff to calm down. But Ishmael...
딴테, 잠깐 괜찮겠습니까? 뭐, 오가는 대화가 아니라 일방적인 얘기겠지만 이미 대충 전달받았겠습니다만 두 문제아들에 대한 면담을 진행했었습니다.
Thanks, HR.
보았던 것처럼 히스클리프에게는 교육을 진행해 효과를 보았지만 이스마엘은 해결되진 않았습니다.
Okay.
정확히는 해결할 이유가 없다고 할까?
Oh, do you like agree with it in some way? What are you talking about?
무슨 뜻인지 묻고 있겠군. 설마 설명까지 덧붙이는 친절을 바라는 건 아니겠죠. 조만간 직접 깨닫는 날이 올 겁니다. 애초에 이런 애들 뒷바라지나 해주는 듯한 일은
Okay, dude, I get it, bro.
아니니까 말입니다. 관리자.
Just think of these guys like your orphans, your dead orphans. Sorry. I know you're putting in extra work and I appreciate it.
앞으로는 제가 나서는 일은 없었으면 합니다. 제가 먼저 둘 사이에 면담을 한 것은 최근 업무 성과가 나쁘지 않았던 것에 대한 작은
Appreciate it, Virgilius. Thank you, bro. Now can we have a beach party, please, dude?
그럼 저는 그 어금니 사무소 해결사들과 얘기할 것이 남아서.
Like that, Ishmael was left alone with little progress to speak of. According to the people from the Boatworks, she apparently snuck out alone late at night to make various preparations. Even when I visited her, when I found her hanging about and called over to her. She didn't respond to me at all. Jeez. She wasn't ignoring me, rather, she seemed too deeply fixated on what she was doing. What should I do about her? No, what was I supposed to do then? Well, a clear answer still eluded me. Mephistopheles' Miseamir was entering its final stages. Also, chat, let me point something out to y'all real quick that I noticed the other day. Before I forget. I think this is, oh, it's the last scrap and we're like right at the end. But let me, this is so random, but I just remembered. I wanted to point it out. Look at the window. In Faust's Ego Zayn page, her background window is the chain thing. This is where you extract identities. Where you pull all the chains and then they have the different identities. So like, her backstory specifically also has to do with that in-game mechanic, which is interesting. I spent a moment just looking at all of them the other day and I noticed this, which was crazy. Also, low-key, why does this silhouette low-key look like Lowland? Doesn't this look like Lowland's hair a little bit? Also doesn't have barbed wire. Do all the others have barbed wire? Oh, wow. Do all of them have barbed wire? Oh, goodness. I didn't notice that they all had barbed wire. I noticed that... Yeah, they definitely all do, huh? Oh, that's crazy. That's a really good detail. And well, and it's notable because Heathcliff grabs his barbed wire. Right? Whereas all the other ones don't interact with their barbed wire. Oh, you're... Okay, you have your other shit going on. But Heathcliff grabs his, and then she just does his. No, it's just short hair. Listen, I see him everywhere because I miss him, okay? Let me cook. He parts it in the same spot. This is the Lowland part. I miss him! I miss my sweet little Lowland. Yeah. And... Have you looked in detail at all ego backgrounds? I've looked at most of them a little bit. I mean, like, obviously, Heathcliff's has the body bag, and it's called Body Sack. So it's like, I wonder what happened there. And then, like, he's in, like, a prisoner uniform, and there's all this, like, pink stuff on the ground. So it's probably, like, his lover's favorite flower, and then maybe, like, the person that hurt her or something. Or maybe that's her, and he had, like, a breakdown, you know, I don't know. There could be all sorts of stuff for, like, a lot of these. And then his is, what's weird about Sinclair's is that he has this, like, wood thing. Like, this, of course, is, like, his family, and, like, we know about this because of his background, where everybody was, like, changing their heads. But, like, we have this, like, naturalistic thing that I feel like, oh, and the golden apple at the top? Oh, that's interesting. Because the golden apple is one of the ego things we've seen before. So, that's kind of interesting. And then this just looks like war. Which is interesting, she was in the engineering corps. I always just thought she was like a soldier. But I guess she was an engineering corps soldier. She has her cool gun blade. No more. All the arms, and then he has all his, like, the different things on his arm. Wow, a lot of cigarettes there. Yeah, the fog war, or whatever it was called. Yeah, that was just I noticed that detail with Fausto, so I wanted to point that out, because I thought this was really cool. She has a medic symbol on her shoulder. Oh yeah, that is the rod of... the rod of what? Asclepius? Something? What's that called? The rod of Asclepius or Asclepius or something? With the two snakes going up of it? Yeah, that is a medic thing. I'm sure we'll understand more about Sinclair later on. Yeah. I'm hoping. Okay, the last scrap. 7?
준비는 항상 되어 있습니다.
Frick this guy. He takes too long to do his moves. Catechus. Isn't there a rod of Asclepius? I think you're right that it is Catechus, but what's the Asclepius thing I'm thinking of then? Frick, I don't know. Okay. All the sinners, save for Ishmael, gathered to behold the finished product.
이것이 새롭게 변한 버스의 모습이요?
이것은 버스배요.
A bus boat or a boat bus? He's saying shut up, bro. I think I'll go with bus boat.
바퀴는
Limb Boat Company.
이러면 유사 이후에는
쓸데없는 걱정이군. 당연히 배와 버스의 형태를 오갈 수 있게
Holy.
아이, 그런 신기한 요술 버스 같은 일이
Magic School
진짜
Bus.
일어난다고?
메피스토펠레스는 원래부터 여러 가능성에서부터 나오는 각종 기능을 지닌 버스였어요. 파우스트가 말하지 않았나.
Train boat.
자, 그쯤들 하시고 시동을 걸어보죠.
Bet that she's a spy. That's an interesting idea. Wait, what'd you just say? Oh, start it up. As Mika fiddled with its controls, the bus boat shuddered awake. Huh? And sputtered off with the odd screeching noise we heard earlier.
뭔가 부족한 것
Missing
같은데요.
the magic hell
형상
bus.
변환 쪽 장치가
That's
문제인가?
귀청 떨어지는 줄 알았네. 대체 뭐가 부족하면 저런 소리가 나는 거야?
미카, 아무래도 저번에 적당히 때운 그게...
뭐? 적당이라고 했나?
We need the best.
어쩔 수 없었다고요.
I don't want to make do. I want the best.
원래는 대체가 안 되는 부품이 있는데 그게
이거 분명 엔진 소리는 아니라고 했었지?
Oh, there's another guy
이전에
coming.
마주했던 거대
The giant
불안한
mutant
기둥.
crab that Olga fought off a minute ago. We're gonna have to kill it.
전과 같은 소리에 이끌렸나 보.
A 4. I love how Yiseng talks like that.
됐네. 저 커다란 놈 분명 등딱지에 그 부품을 달고 있었어. 맞지?
그렇긴 한데요.
누님, 아니죠?
맞는데 그 부품이 비싸고 만들기 힘들어서 많이들 필요로 한다는 그거 맞잖아.
근처에 있던 다른 보트센터 직원분들도 많이들 돌아가셨다는 건 기억하고 계시죠?
Giant enemy
그거야.
crab.
부품 때문이 아니라
Gyro.
갑자기 덮쳐 들어온 거니까 그런 거고. 지금은 여기 우리를 도와주실 분들이 이렇게나
Yes,
많이
sir.
있으니까.
Yes, sir.
맞다. 우리 완전 거질 때부터 보트 센터 세우는 걸 도와주던 분들도 저놈이 다 죽였지.
We gotta get revenge.
이번 기회에 속 시원하게
A right smashing down its noggin.
킹크랩계 뇌수 담금주도 더 만들고.
Ew, that's so gross. That's gotta be unhealthy.
누님?
우리도 나눠 줄 거지?
No, no, Radia, we are not drinking brain wine. There ain't no we, bro.
킹크랩계는 몇 년씩이나 해를 묵었다고 하니까요. 같은 놈이겠네요.
Only a few
아무튼
years.
그놈만 잡아 죽이면 해결된다는 거 맞냐?
바로 그렇지.
바로 그렇다는데 시계대가리.
Heathcliff turned to me, visibly eager to go up and crush some shales.
아니요. 차라리 잘 됐지 않나요?
What does that mean? Ishmael?
나 참, 이스 어디 있다가 온 거야?
당연히 대호수에서 버틸 수 있는 준비들을 하고 있었죠. 고래에 대한 가이드라도 빼곡하게 만들어둬야 최소한의 공부라도 하지 않겠나요?
Okay.
나 그런 거 안 읽는 거 알면서 또 그런다.
But you know I don't read.
그럼
Average
읽을
Project
수밖에
Moon player.
없도록 귀에 못이 박히게 해드리죠. 관리자님, 보셨죠? 저희에게는 아직도 시간이 필요해요. 준비해야 할 것도 훨씬 많고요. 저 킹크립계는 쫓아낼 수 있는 거잖아요. 그럼 그렇게 해두고 버스 개조는 좀 더 뒤로 미루죠. 그렇게 시간을 벌면
Ishmael, I'm not sure. My lack of memory doesn't help, of course, but... I don't get what you're so scared of or what we're supposed to do to be preparing for. As much as I want to respect your opinions and reflect them, I don't think this is the best for all of us, so...
모두는 무슨
Damn.
모두예요.
What does that mean? Huh?
솔직해지죠, 저희. 지금 여기에 정말로 모두를 위해서 희생하는 사람들이 있나요? 다들 자신만의 목표를 이루기 위해 림버스 컴퍼니와 계약했죠. 저도 이전번에 이상 씨도 그리고
We're all here for
나머지
our own
모든
individual
수감자들.
reasons, like stop pretending
결국
we're
자신이
a
이루고
group.
싶은 걸 이루기 위한 거 아닌가요?
Damn.
그리고 당신도
But like I've grown to care about
생전 알지도
y'all.
못했던 황금 가지라는
I've grown to
억지로
care about
태어난 거잖아요.
y'all.
누구보다 개인적인 동기로 움직이면서 왜 모두를 위하는 척이신 거죠?
너 이 자식 감히
Otis,
관리자님께
Otis, chill, chill. Oh, I can't even do HR. Virgilius is gonna do HR. Frick. Virgilius, who seemed to have been discreetly listening in on our conversation, joined as though he'd been a part of it from the start.
이스마엘, 면담 때 분명하게 이야기했지. 계약을 지키는 것이 우선이라고.
계약? 그래요. 여기는 회사니까 그렇겠죠.
No, bro, it's not a company. It's a family. Alright, Ishmael glared at me with a face unlike anything she'd shown before. I sensed clear hostility in her eyes.
그래요. 그 잘난 계약은 지키죠. 관리자님. 당신이 시키신다면
This feels so
따르기는 할
shitty.
거예요.
I love Ishmael. I hate that she and Dante are
앞으로
having so
제게
much
바라는 게
trouble.
있다면 확실하게 말해주세요. 앞으로 제가 주제넘게 나서서 무언가를 돕거나 설명하는 일은 없을 테니까. 뭐예요? 저 집채만하게 큰 놈 죽이러 가자는 명령 아니었나요? 명령해 주시는 대로 계약에 따라 기꺼이 따르죠. 관리자 단테님.
After Ishmael finished speaking, she blankly stared at me as if awaiting my order. Dante, I need you to lock the frick in right now. To which I could only reply with, "Come on, Dante, give me something guttier, please. Let's go!" As soon as I finished, Ishmael turned around and left the shop as if on cue. That is not what we were looking for! I need more! All I could do was leave the other sinners and follow her. Just then, I heard vicious sounds of crashing waves and roars of an all-crushing storm. Visions of destruction passed before me. Is this a boat? What is this thing? Limbs and bits and flesh tear off in the shredding storm that brings crashing waves. Ishmael clings to the ship for dear life. Are we like flashbacking? Are we like seeing into Ishmael's memories? What's this? This, I mean, look at short hair Ishmael, terrified with our harpoon. Holy! And a behemoth of an eye, its overwhelming and all-consuming size looming over the ship, watches her in silence. Damn! Yo, this is like man versus nature. You know, like each of the different characters have their own, like, you know, man versus self, man versus man. She got that man versus nature energy, bro. Perhaps this could be a clue to Ishmael's perplexing behavior. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Like, yeah. She got whale trauma, dude. I could tell you that. Dante, lock in. Please, Dante. Yeah, pretty much what Blow is saying here. Dante kind of dumb for not realizing that she went through some crazy shit until he saw that vision, but also Ishmael's not saying constructive stuff. I mean, Ishmael's pretty much only been saying, like, y'all don't know. Okay, really, Otis? Y'all ain't ready for it. Y'all ain't ready for this whale business. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I consider Dante he, but I suppose we don't actually know, huh? Well, is that... I feel like... Have they ever done a he with Dante, or have they always said they? That's actually an interesting question. I feel like I haven't noticed either way. Yeah, she definitely on her crash out arc, though. It is funny we're using her and Heathcliff in these battles. Specifically, you know? 113 theys and counting. Canonically, they, them. Okay, cool. I did not know that. In my head, it's been him the entire time. Just because I guess Dante's like a masculine name. Dante in the thing that he's based off of, or that they're based off of, is a dude. Dante's Inferno, right? Does she have enough sanity to do this? No. I don't want her failing. Okay, that's good to know. I never noticed that. That's good. That gives her the sanity so she can actually do magic bullet. That sound effect. Yeah, for sure. With the main thing. I'm more so just saying why I had that assumption. They're trying to eat each other! She actually might still try to shoot a teammate. I think it's 10 or less, not... Or maybe it's 10 or higher? I don't actually know if 10's enough. Because she's at 10 sanity, Otis, and her magic bullet fire can shoot teammates if her sanity's too low. I'll probably have to check. Yeah, and Dante being they, them opens up more questions of who Dante could be, right? There's the King Trash Crab. Yeah, let me actually check Otis's. At 10 or less, 50% chance to attack indiscriminately. That's kind of scary. So we need to be doing a clash so that she can gain more. I don't think I really feel the need to, like... I think we can just say, like, LMAO attack really hard until they stop moving. Mersal's boobs. You know what? You might be onto something. Gender clock, I've been saying. Sheesh. There we go. That's the, now we can do magic bullet fire. Not that we have any magic bullets saved up, so she's not really prepped for any real battle. No headshot? Why did that full stop not lead to a headshot? I thought it would just headshot to somebody else. Okay, anyways. This should be fine.
완벽한 한발을 위해.
Okay, he just ran out of ammo, so he'll leave. Which is fine. The only idea I have for Dante is literally just A from LobCorp. Because, like, who else, what other character, like, exists, you know? Like... Yeah. I just, like, because, like, Angela and Lowland are off in the outskirts, like, with their building. So they're chilling. They're accounted for. And, like, otherwise, who are we missing, right? All of the, like, staff of the library. I really don't want it to be Ayan. His story is done. Yeah, I don't know who else, like, has a story that needs to be done. Type B, you know? Yeah, there really aren't many candidates, exactly. Like, so it could be, like, a completely new character. And I think it'd be somebody from LobCorp or Runa. I don't think it would be a new character. Roland was new. Well, but the big thing with Dante is, like, what's his memories? Like, who's his past? Who was he? Or who were they? What's their memories? So that makes me think that, like, it's somebody we already know, because such an important thing of the character is the past. According to Virgilius, the people at the Boatworks have been saving up for a trip back to V-Corp's backstreets where the fixer office used to be. After experiencing a warp train malfunction, they apparently decided they'd rather take the car. Lol. I considered telling them the truth I learned from a number of identities, but I figured ignorance is a bliss and kept my figurative mouth shut. Maybe I feared that the things I said could bring bad results again, like how Ishmael has fallen out with me.
걸려라.
오, 걸렸다, 걸렸어.
후, 이걸로 완성이네요.
마침 밀물대네요. 지금 출발하실 수 있을 겁니다.
자, 그럼
Oh, we can just like just like an identity. It's got a transformation. That's cool. That's what Foster was talking about.
분이
Yeah.
존경스럽네요. 사실 저도 듣기만 들었지 실제로 이렇게 작동하는 건 처음 봐서. 아마 이 차량의 핵심만 건재하다면 다른 형태로도 충분히 바뀔 수 있을걸요? 어떻게 이런 코어가 존재할 수 있는 거죠? 정말 대단하다는 말밖에는 나오지가 않네요.
Yeah, Faust really put this thing together.
Post.
Exact. Yeah.
자, 그럼
Worthy self-glaze. I'll let Faust
물가에
self-glaze.
가서 배로 다시 전환하면 될 거예요.
Oh, I had to read that. Lol. Aboard the now boat-shaped Mephistopheles, we forged ahead into the ever-rising waters. My relationship with Ishmael was still precarious, which was something I still wasn't sure what to do about. But since some of the sinners were also trying to be supportive towards Ishmael, I decided that it would be best if I tried to come up with a solution in the meantime. Maybe I'll find out more the further we get from the shores of the Great Lake.
잘 나아가네요.
그럼 우리 이제 돈 받아서 외식하러 갈 수 있는 거야?
돈이라면 아까 받았어요. 계약 이행 완료하자마자 제비아치 협회에서 보낸 배송 전문 해결사가 오시더니 바로 잔금을 치러주시던데요.
Deviat? Or maybe it's like a I feel like it'd be more than a past wing CEO. I feel like it'd be like, you gotta be like somebody from the head, right? I feel like you gotta be even higher. That you're somebody from the head, or like an old like arbiter or something, like a Bina level character. Like I feel like somebody that was a really big deal in like the city's politics, or it's just Ayan who was a really big deal in lobotomy. You know, that'd be where I would lean if it's an unknown character. I don't see it being Roland in the slightest. What are we yapping about?
좋아. 잔뜩 벌었으니
Imagine. That'd be so funny.
오랜만에 돼지고기 어때? 삼겹살로.
Pork belly barbecue. Yeah, CEO of a wing is big, but like, I feel like we need to go bigger. You know, like, or like it'd have to be like a wing we already know, maybe. I think towards Dante being a middleman between the head and the arbiter / claw. Yeah, maybe something. Yeah, but I would imagine somebody in that side. I think it's probably Roland under a new identity, so the head doesn't know they came back. Okay, I could see something with that, but like the memory thing and the prosthetic head, it just he doesn't act like Roland like at all, like characterization wise. But that isn't a terrible idea for like a reasoning. I don't hate that.
네?
As a way to like sneak back in. That's a cool idea.
잠수 기능도.
Oh, submarine! Oh wait, is it sinking? Wait, what?
그럴 리가요.
Oh no, is it sinking?
저거 기우는 것 같은데.
Listing? That sounds like sinking. It's sinking! Oh my goodness. Ishmael was right. We aren't ready, bro.
구멍을 찾았어.
There was a hole. Yo, refund, refund.
출발할게. 보글보글.
Glub glub.
구명보트 꺼내올게요.
위약금 낼 준비나 해야겠네.
Yeah, penalty fee. No pork barbecue for you.
좋아졌군.
Finn. That zoom in was crazy. With our frantic attempts to drain the bus and Charon's skillful rowing, we managed to get back to the Boatworks and have the bus repaired. With that, our voyage on the Great Lake began somehow in earnest. My goodness, Schizo Limbus Company. I think the wing CEO or director of a high-level fixer office is the most likely, but it'd be so cool if we could finally got a direct connection insight into the head. I feel like we gotta get insight into the head. Like, we're on the third series, or the third game in the series, and like, I feel like we've already seen Wing CEO. We've seen Wing CEO in some of the side stories here, and like, director of a high-level fixer office, we've seen that with like, Library of Runa. Like, you gotta give me something juicy, man. Give me something juicy to work with. Oh wow, and then the next thing's just a Kanto. I guess we could do these minis. Okay, let me grab my delicious lunacy. Dang, we stacking up fat lunacy. That was I like that intervallo. Man, it's interesting that now we gotta like deal with homegirl. Ishmael. That's a really interesting like consequence. Like we had something get worse instead of better. I'm used to things getting better, you know. But we did not get that this time around. Which is pretty sad. How much longer do you plan on streaming? Probably not like that much longer. I feel like it's probably good timing to just do these two. Because starting a new Kanto seems a bit weird timing. But doing these two more seems like solid. Also probably not that long so I can record a bunch of stuff. Because I'm so behind. Yeah, that one, like the first intervallo felt a lot more like side filler, where this one felt like it actually had some ramifications for the characters, which I like. So yeah, that was a good intervallo. I like that one. Poor Ishmael, bro. And I love Heathcliff. I love some Heathcliff action. Okay. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Whether we're riding the bus through a forest or navigating the bus boat over a vast lake, our daily routine changes very little.
감사합니다. 지금부터 변동 가능성을 가진 최대 12시간의 수면 및 휴식을 시작합니다.
Them all going to their rooms is interesting too. I love the room thing, it's so weird. The usual hubbub followed by the usual leisurely idleness. I guess I'm not the only one starting to enjoy these normal routine days. It wasn't by our choice though. By now I thought we'd be sailing vigorously across the waters toward the Lobotomy Corp branch located somewhere within U-Corp. What's up, Dante? But here we are, unable to leave the coastal side of the Great Lake, dawdling and twiddling our thumbs. Well, it's not like there's been an accident. While Foss didn't elaborate, she explained that we had to wait for now. If I were to hazard a guess, we were waiting here to complete some kind of an entry procedure, like we did at K-Corp. Either that, or we're waiting for someone, probably the before team, to get in touch with us. Limited event purposes, got you. Which brings us here, surrounded by nothing but endless water. The sinners chattered about inane subjects before complaining about this immense boredom. But deep down, we were all exhausted from the unending onslaught of physically and emotionally draining happenings. Deep down, we all knew leisurely days would not last. So we each elected to enjoy this brief maritime respite in our own ways. Are you seasick, you say?
자네 정말 괜찮은 것이오?
Aww, bonding.
수없이
The most
말했으나
random pairing.
또 한 번 대답하자면 나는 괜찮소.
속에 있는 것을 자꾸만 호수에게 되돌려주는데 그게
Returning thy
어떻게
contents with such vigor. Except for Yi Seng, who had a surprisingly low tolerance for seasickness. Unlucky, bruh. This voyage was proving to be rather uneventful. Yi Seng, the day's over. You can go back to your room now.
드디어 벗어날 수 있는 것인가?
I'm glad that he's saying that in a not, like, it's a melodramatic thing to say, but he's not saying it in, like, a depressed way for once. Seriously, I told you you could rest in your room if you wanted.
고충이 있어. 어찌 나 혼자 그리하게.
What a goat. I love Yi Seng. Like, he's grown so much. You're the one with the biggest share of suffering right now. While I wish that he'd be more reasonable with himself, I could see where he was coming from. I thought better of it than to try to convince him otherwise. I instead chose to help Yi Seng to his room.
고맙소, 단테.
Got you, brother.
그럼 조금 있다 보겠네.
I waved at him and watched until he stumbled into his room and closed the door behind him.
관리자 나리, 그럼 본인도 먼저 휴식을 취하겠네.
Yeah, rest well. Dawn walked into the same door that Yi Seng had walked into. I could get a blurry glimpse into her room over her shoulder. I couldn't get a good look at it, but it was certainly not the same room Yi Seng had walked into. I see these doors every day, but I still don't get it. I should probably be used to this by now, but it's still pretty fascinating how the rooms changed based on who opened the doors. I turned, leaving their shut door behind, ready to return to my room. Oh? There's a door immediately to the right side of that demarcation of the corridor we're not allowed to cross. Oh, the thing. Within that door is a space somewhat different from the sinners' rooms. You remember Heathcliff getting lost in it? And there were the wooden door to my room and the metal door leading into the mirror dungeons. The doors leading to the Lexcavation dungeons and the recently opened door to the Refraction Railway also came into view. I would love to be let into the Refraction Railway, but I gotta get through like 15 more contos, Dante. Don't be telling me that it exists in the lore when I can't go into it, bro. Stop teasing me. No new doors yet. For no reason in particular, I creak those doors open and take a quick peek inside to see if anything changed. Well, I've never actually managed to catch any changes myself, but who knows? Maybe I'll notice something worth keeping to myself. Which I should probably report to Faust. Something must have caught wind of my rather mischievous thought. An ear-splitting siren blares all the way here from the other end of the bus.
또 뭐야?
아이, 이거 그때 그거지.
고지, 볼륨 좀 내리라고.
I spun around to face the other side of the corridor. The sinners, alarmed by the noise, were one by one peeking out of their rooms. They were used to this siren by now, but that didn't change the unpleasant fact that their sweet private hours were disturbed.
마침 잘 되었네요. 함께 확인하러 가시죠.
Okay. I accompanied Faust to the helm. She fiddled with a few buttons and shut off the alarm. Incomprehensible, complicated-looking letters began to fill the round screen. Is that a new room?
아무리 파우스트더라도 해독할 수 있는 시간 정도는 다소 필요로 한답니다.
Oh, it's so weird having the ocean in the back. Right. The siren always comes without warning. And with it appeared the mirror dungeons, the excavation dungeons, and the refraction railways. I don't know if it's relevant, but I didn't see anything that would indicate activity when I checked the railway door earlier.
그쪽은 아닐 확률이 제일 높죠.
It's a new event!
아직 2호선으로 가는 문에
Think about it. It's an event that I missed.
그렇게 빠른 시기에 올 거라고는 생각하기 어렵네요.
I guess you're right. The first railway really took me by surprise when it appeared. A new door had appeared before us, its edges shimmering with a blue glow, and when we entered it, a mysterious vehicle was just sitting there waiting for us. Its appearance somewhat resembled that of Mephistopheles, but it was also patently clear that I'd never seen anything like it before, an odd feeling. It's a train! The limbus train! Limb Train Company!
처음 마주했을
Limb Train Company!
강렬한가 보군요, 단테.
Let's go! I was right all along. Y'all been saying it was a bus. Train form unlocked. Think
하긴,
about it.
파우스트가 내부를 확인하려고 진입했을 때 격렬한 반응을 보이셨기도 하고요.
I guess the refraction railway is just the thing, right? Come on, I wasn't the only one that freaked out. Everyone did. What if that thing left the station before the rest of us got on? Was what I wanted to say if Faust hadn't already turned around from the screen, to which her eyes had been metaphorically glued for a while, and walked away. A train inside a bus. This wasn't it then?
네. 이번 변동성은 저희가 사용할 법한 게 아니네요.
Right. I thought it was an awkward time for a new door to appear. Too soon, too soon.
던전과 철도가 처음 나타난 시기도 묘한 시점이었습니다, 단테. 언제 새로운 요소가 관찰될지 모르니 섣부른 고정관념은 피하는 걸 추천드립니다. 그리고 메피스토펠레스의 엔진이 변동성을 감지해서 울리는 알람은 복도 어딘가에 새롭게 드나들 문이 생겼다는 의미이기도 합니다.
Okay, terrifying.
들어섰다가는 정말 되돌릴 수도 없는 공간이 열릴 수도 있으니 확실하게 파악해둬야겠죠.
That is so funny in retrospect. Even Heathcliff won't do anything like that again,
섣부른
probably.
고정관념은 아무튼 당장에는 큰 문제가 없으니 남은 휴게 시간을 즐기는 편이 합당하다는 생각이 드네요. 먼저 돌아가겠습니다. 편하게 쉬세요, 단테.
With those as her parting words, Faust disappeared into her room in her usual manner. Left alone again on this boat. Until in Canto 5, time and limbus moved at the same rate as IRL. Oh wait, that's so cool actually, holy. They kept up the pace. I looked at the numerous letters displayed on the screen. Numbers, unintelligible letters, drawings and symbols depicting something. I had to shake my clock head after staring at the dizzying sight for a while. I wonder if this is how Yi Sing felt earlier. I'm starting to feel nauseous. I was barely able to hold back the vertigo from setting in. Time to saunter back to my room. Let's turn in early tonight. So they're constantly just manifesting in the corridor. That's really scary. Not really sure what to make of that too much. Like, what are we tapping into? It's very reminiscent of the first Walpurgis night. Oh, shit. It's very, I think reading that made me forget what I was about to say. Oh, it's just reminiscent of, like, the corridors, like, in, like, Leviathan or whatever. Yes, the Walpurgis night. I got rolling with one of these. I got some Welsh Bernats. Another day, another prolonged and dreary period of waiting, and some more waiting for something to happen. Of course, our bus boat was still floating on the coastal Great Lake. Voices of discontent among the sinners started small, but they have been growing increasingly incessant as of late. All of a sudden, an ear-splitting siren echoes throughout the cabins. It's that alarm again, warning us of a volatility in Mephistopheles, but it was much louder, much more painful than the ones we've heard before. And this time, it wasn't the only thing that assaulted our senses.
뭐야, 지금껏 이런 색으로 번쩍거린 일은 없었잖아.
또 뭐야? 이 망할 고물버스 뭐 잘못 집어먹은 거 아니야?
드디어 길고 긴 기다림이 끝나고
Dawn's just trying to adventure, Rio.
이게 저희가 기다리던 건가요?
Dude, we need Zhao. We need Zhao in the next Walpurgis event, please, man. Virgilius frowned as though he sensed that something was off. He turned to Faust. It was one of those rare occasions where I could sense the slightest hint of confusion from him.
내 피가 터질 것처럼 울고 있어.
Oh no, Matthew sick.
아파.
파우스터 씨, 이런 알림 형식은 사전에 전달받지 못했는데.
우선 잘못된 사실부터 정정하겠습니다. 메피스토펠레스는 고물버스가 아닙니다. 그리고 무언가를 먹는 행위도 하지 않습니다. 연료 보급을 위해 엔진에 있는 엔케팔린 보급
Oh yeah, that was really funny, the black silence thing.
문제되지 않을 뿐더러
I was just like, oh hi Roland.
전부 분해 후에 수리가 가능한.
말이 그렇다는 거지. 그래서 대체 무슨 일인데 이게? 터지기 직전 같잖아.
Finn trust.
고물버스라
I'm
칭하는
dead.
것은 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인 설계와
히스클리프 씨.
Yo, bring the rats in, bro. Give me gut harvesting. Give me Rats Sinclair. Rats Sinclair and Rats Dawn. With their father as Gregor Rats.
히스, 빨리 취소해. 이렇게 설명도 못 듣고 있다가 진짜 이거 터져버리면 어떡하라고.
아까 말한 거 취소다.
아까라는 표현은 매우 범위가 넓군요. 파우스트는 그것이 구체적으로 어떤 발언을 취소하려는 뜻인지 알 수 없습니다. 대신 파우스트는 구체적으로 메피스토펠레스의 대단함을 설명할 수 있습니다. 가령 이 나사는
Yo, Faust, how about we fix what's going on?
버스! 고물이라고 말한 거 뭐 잘못 먹었냐는 거 취소한다고 미안하다고.
Please, please don't info dump, please. The captain briefly echoes with his cries, then a brief silence. A black silence? I think I saw Faust flash the briefest grin of satisfaction.
좋습니다.
전극은 끝났나? 별로 우습지도 않으니 인내심을 그만 시험해줬으면 좋겠어.
Yeah, it's a bit different from the usual alarms. Don't think this one's for a new door.
간단합니다. 그 밤이 찾아온 거죠.
알튼 말.
What do you mean?
타파모.
This origin is some yummy... Talk or I snap your neck.
모가지를.
발프르기스의 밤이 찾아온 것 같습니다.
Ooh, what is Walpurgis?
지금은 밤이 아니다만 적어도 이 연안에서는
Mersal, it's...
당장 눈에 보이는 태양을 확인할 수 없는 현상인 밤에 대한 이야기가 아닙니다.
그렇다면
Yeah,
이것은
W moderation.
현상에 지어진 이름이라는 말로 들리는구려.
You saying seem to be doing a little better now that the waves have died down somewhat.
네, 메피스토펠레스 엔진은 여러 기능을 탑재하고 있지만 그 중에서도 여러분에게 와닿는 것은 아마 인격과 에고의 추출일 것입니다.
Dude, Faust cooked with this
하지만
engine.
추출이 가능한 범위는 다소 한정되어 있는 편입니다. 점차 늘어가고는 있지만.
Okay.
그것도
We still don't got no
관련이 있나?
Aleph. We only got Wows.
우리의 여정이 진행되는 것에 맞추어 새로운 것이 끄집어 올려지는 것으로 보였는데.
아주 틀린 답은 아니겠군요. 관리자님과 우리 수감자들이 경험하는 것에 따라서 추출 범위가 점차 넓어져 가니까요. 보통 그런 추출은 대가를 치르고 추출해야만 하지만 경험하셨던 것처럼 갑자기 튀어나오는 인격패들이 존재합니다. 기억하시겠죠, 단테?
Yeah, some of them just randomly popped out of the engine. Oh, the shards.
잠깐. 못 따라가겠어서. 인격패는 또 뭐냐?
A card? Wait, okay, they did say card. Wait.
모르셨나요? 히스클리프 씨는 항상 관심 있는 것에만 관심을 가지신단 말이죠. 조금 부럽기도 하네요.
대가리 깨지고 싶냐?
자, 그만 싸우자고. 저 길잡이 양반도 시퍼렇게 쳐다보고 있는데. 아무튼 그 뭐냐, 그거야 그거. 아이 관리자 양반이 엔진에서 종종 뭘 끄집어내서 들고 오잖아. 다른 세계라고 했던가? 어? 거울 세계. 그건가? 아무튼 그쪽 세계에 우리가
Okay.
어떤
Just the
모습인지 그려져
identities.
있는 물건 말하는 거야.
Yeah, I've not read Distortion
자꾸
Detective yet.
길쭉한, 응?
I will
네모난
definitely at some
그거.
point.
맞아요. 마치 마작패 같죠?
Oh my goodness, don't bring up Mahjong, Hong.
나는
Please.
웨이퍼 과자
Anything but
같다고
Mahjong,
생각했는데.
bro. I got Mahjong trauma.
인격이 담겨 있는 물건이 마치 패와 같으니 어느샌가 그걸 인격패라고 부르게 되었던 것 같소.
그러니까 우리가 그 네모난 장난감 같은 걸로 변신.
Oh, it should be, yeah, Red Riding Ishmael and then Big Bad Wolf Heathcliff because they were arguing. Holy peak. Dante be trying to pull the SSSSSSR Summer Faust? Bro, anything for the beach outfits, bro. Please let me goon. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit of goon. Please, dude.
난 그런 거 쓴 적 없는데.
That's because I'm the one using them.
관리자님의 단말기에는 가지고 있는 인격패와 에고를 직접 장착할 수 있는 홈들이 마련되어 있습니다.
Yeah, this is them just explaining in world the like mechanic I do to like give them identities and give them ego.
자꾸 싸우기 전에 뭘 만지작거리고 있나 했더니 그걸 건드리고 있었군.
I could tell from his flabbergasted expression that none of it had ever even occurred to Heathcliff. On the other hand, Dawn wore a somewhat forlorn expression. What's wrong, Dawn? Ooh, what about Bloodbath Yi Sang? Bloodbath Yi Sang? That'd be sad. I'm trying to think other good Lobotomy Corporation ones that connect with characters. What's up, Zoe? What are other ones? The Train? The Evil Train? Oh, who would the Evil Train connect to? Well, the train's like not a being, it's like a tool, so I don't think that would really work as well. We already have Prisoner. Do we have One Sin? Yeah, no Alephs, probably. Because Alephs would be so cool. Nothing there, any of them would be awesome. King of Greed with Radia? What are some of the other big ones? Oh, the Orchestra guy, but that's another Aleph, I'm pretty sure. Mountain of... Ooh, what would Mountain of Smiling Bodies connect to? That'd be a fun one. Ryoshu, maybe. Maybe like Sinclair in a really weird way because of his family backstory. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting options.
이런 상황에서 이스마엘 군이었다면 아직도 그걸 몰랐냐? 라누니 한심하다.
Yo, John, we gotta bring this up right now?
막상 보이지도 들리지도 않으니 마음이 섭섭하네.
Because Cromer became a Mountain 2 XD. Yeah, I did kind of connect those in my head.
이 새끼들이.
그만. 설명이 밀려 있습니다, 파우스트 씨.
I never saw Army in Black in my play. I think I saw their wiki page though.
마저 설명하는 게.
I saw the wiki page, but I never played them.
치르지 않고도 얻었던 그 인격패들로 미루어 보아 메피스토펠레스의 추출 기능
Without spending any lunacy. That is so funny.
예측 불가적 특징을 지닌다고.
Ah, yes, the gambling.
뭐라는 거야?
Is game fun, Mr. Pink? Yes, this is a good game.
불확실성이
Well, I'm more into the story right now. Like, I've said this before, but like the gameplay I haven't ever really reached because I'm too early. Because all the the actual gameplay, I have to get to like Kanto 7, which means I gotta get through all the story first, you know? Then I can start doing like some like deep mirror dungeon runs and like really start making schmoves. So I'm pretty much just in it for the story right now.
맞습니다. 이 엔진은 엔케팔린을 연료로 나아가지만 추출과 재구축 기능에 있어서는 혼돈.
The concept of possibilities itself as
가능성을
fuel.
연료로 하고 있죠.
Oh yes,
어딘가에
words, my
있을
favorite.
여러 거울 세계의
Censored Gregor? That'd be awesome, and his arm is censored? Oh, that'd look cool.
늘어나는데 지금은 그 가능성들의 경계가
Yeah, or the spider one would be
완전히
good for a lot of
허물어진 것이죠.
characters. The spooky spider, that's if that's what you mean by long legs. Oh, fairy long legs. I'm thinking like the normal spider guy that you do like instinct work with, if I remember correctly. That'd be good. Let's see. I think they've done red shoes already because there's the Radia ego gift or ego attack for that. That I have that one.
현재를 기점으로 과거, 미래 3년의 오차 안에 있던 추출의 범위가 발프루기스의 밤이 찾아올 때는
3 years to the past or future?
어쩌면 그 이상의 범위로 늘어나게 되는 겁니다.
Oh, Walpurgis Night is when it like lines up. That's interesting.
과거 엄청난 이름을 날렸던 해결사 인격들.
Dawn, take a breath. Oh, the birds. You're right, the birds. Yeah, I don't think, do they not have anyone for the birds?
그때만의 독립성을 가지기 때문에
They're probably waiting to do Aleph stuff for that. Like, imagine a triple threat where they do Punishing Bird, Judgment Bird, and then the other bird that I'm forgetting. And then we get all 3 birds, and then of different sinners, and then they all, if you use them together, have a crazy, like, synergy. That'd be cool. And then they can get Apocalypse Bird, basically. If they, like, do something in, like, during a fight. That'd be so cool. Yeah. I wonder if they would ever have Black Silence as one of these two. Right? Like, Red Mist! Oh yeah, like what if we had like a Red Mist or like a Black Silence or like a Bina one? You know, they could do like some of the more direct characters at some point. That'd be interesting. Oh yeah, Latitia. Is there any for the girl that like runs forward and explodes? The like little match girl, the fire girl? I don't know if they have anything for that. If all 3 bird egos distort then fuse into Apocalypse Bird, holy peak. That'd be so awesome.
가능성은 매우 낮지만
One day, yeah, one day, give us a red. This is them telling us that we're never getting Red Mist. No, dude, please.
범인은 이 세계가 있기 위해 필연적으로
Yeah, I do think it is. I complained about it during my Leviathan read through that it kind of like diminishes the Black Silence story. Thank you, Voss. That kind of diminishes the story to have like other characters like steal it almost. 4th match flame, yeah. Scorch Girl. That's right. Okay.
어떤 의미에서는 전곡을 찌르는 질문이었네요. 돈키호테.
My roundabout queen. I didn't know who this Red Mist was, nor did I know what White Nights and Dark Days was. But I could hazard a guess that they both must have been pretty significant, considering that Virgilius' face grew visibly tense as soon as they were mentioned. The sinners were unsettled, too.
정리하자면 이번 알림은 어떠한 긴급적인 상황은 아니라는 것이 결론이겠군.
Or Purple Lady, Purple Tear. That'd be a fun one.
정도로 말할 수 있겠네요. 아직까지는요.
Or Tear. Maybe it's Tear instead of Tear because she tears through the timelines.
탈은더 신나.
전부 이해가 된 건 아니지만 우리가 기다리던 신호는 아니군요.
맞아. 대기는 그대로다.
The sinners sighed and groaned with disappointment as the newfound anticipation fizzled. Well, something did happen, but it wasn't something that would get us moving. I can see what a disappointment this might be to them.
그럼 저 시끄러운 녹색불은 언제 꺼지는 거지?
엔진에서 추출을 진행하기만 하면.
Wait, chat. How many Sephiroth were there? Right, like Hod and Netzach and all of them. How many of them total were there? Does anybody know the number?
자, 이제 다들 적당히 해산해. 관리자.
Because if it's a certain number, I'm gonna piss myself, by the way.
저 알람 좀.
Oh, he's telling me to go Gamba. He's saying go Gamba. I believe 12. Hey guys, remember how many sinners there are? If there's 12, that's crazy. 9, maybe technically 10. Okay, that's different. It's a different number than 12. Okay, Malkuth, Yasad, Hod, Netzach, Tipperith, Jabura, Chesed, Bina, Hakma. Okay, that is 9, maybe technically 10 if we include both of the Tipperiths, huh? I'm trying to find a way to get it to 12. Because that'd be really crazy if at one point every single one of them had a specific connection to one of them. And like for like a big finale thing, but...
그래도 언제 이렇게
12 counting X and Angela. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. White Knight Apostles? That's a funny idea, yeah. It'd be cool to have whatever the White Knight identity that or ego that eventually happens like impacts, like you have to have like all 12 of your people like die in a specific way or something. It's based on Kabbalah, so it's 10 plus AN, Soph, and Or, which makes 13. Interesting.
기다리는 자에게 복이 있다 하였소.
Patience is a virtue. Every sinner says their piece before returning to their seats. Some of them walk out of the cabin to gaze at the lake. It's something they must be growing a tad tired of doing at this point. Maybe they're just going out for a long sigh. And Otis walked up to me.
관리자님, 신경 쓰이지 않으십니까?
Every 2 months now? Fire? Huh? Oh, my lunacy is stacking! Don't you worry!
뭔가 뒤가 더 있는 거죠. 제가 더 파볼 수도 있습니다.
Otis is right. While Faust did tell us to consider this nothing more than a festival that arrives once in a while, she definitely knew more than she was letting on. But if Faust speaks of something in her characteristically cryptic manner, it means that she'll never tell us until she wants to. Well, it does bother me a little, but right now we don't have a lot of options. Let's just put a pin in it for now. Otis nodded affirmatively, bowed, and returned to her seat. Well, let's get extracting like Faust said. Let's go gambling! Yo, unless they give me like a free gamble, like I can't go gambling, dude. I can't go gambling. It's not Walshbernot. It's Walshbernot in their canon lore, but it's not Walshbernot for me, dude. All I got is R-Corp 4th pack Reindeer Rodya, and it's not even that good as far as I can tell. It looks kind of mid. This looks kind of actually a little insane. This whole thing looks crazy. But maybe, I don't know. How mid is this? I'm just scared of this self-syncing. Self-syncing, I feel like it's just going to ruin your own sanity. Like, you gain so much syncing. I don't get this one. She's okay. Yeah, I mean, the high attack weight looks kind of crazy. I could shard it. I don't know if I feel the need to shard anything. Because I am starting to really stack up on... Yeah, look at this, 176 specific boxes, and we're like 200 for a couple of these guys. So I do have like some stuff that's pretty good, or like some I'm kind of able to shard like 1 or 2 things maybe. Oh, can't purchase any of that. W. Oh wait, there's another Edgar family. What the hell is that? Enhances Edgar family chief butler Ryoshu skills against targets with this effect. Oh, that's so weird. This doesn't do syncing? What the hell? Because the Edgar family is syncing with some of the other stuff. That's very strange. Oh, Holy Aura. Holy Aura! I love the art for this one. Less than... Wait. More actual charge ID than syncing compared to Knighted Stair, which is just bonkers. I would save, yeah, especially at the end of the season. Yeah, I'm totally fine to save. Like, the thing is, like, I don't have a reason to shard anything because I have more than enough to, like, keep pushing, like, pretty deep, you know? Like, these people are crazy work. We got a crazy Tremor team. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is 5. Perfect Tremor team. I got the freaking back and forth with the full stop office. They're crazy. I got like a good amount of ego stuff overall. Like I'm pretty happy with this. Like I'm chilling. Half of shards get converted to threat at the end of the season. Wait, what? Oh shit. Okay, we'll do it at the end of the season then. Oh, so we wanna shard it. Oh, I see. I've heard, isn't Fell Bullet really good? Poison Bleed. That's scary. The unit with the least HP, does that primarily targets among allies is the main target? What the hell is this guy? Heal SP if an ally is killed. Ego is good, ID is meh. Has some use cases. Gimmicky. Only good for specific things. My god, he just shoots your friends. Why would you do that, bro? Oh, he gains a Fell Bullet? Okay. Good for speedruns if you know what you're doing. I see, I see. Interesting. I mean, what's the moves here then? I mean, this is kind of a thought, just because I already have the Soldado, I have Thumb Saw. So I feel like this was the other one I was kind of eyeing. Because I already have, like, I think he, like, gives ammo to his friends. Or something. Yeah, if the current ammo count is lower than half, spend ammo to supply them with the same ammo as Scorch ammo. Thumbclare is good. Yeah, my guess is he would be the best because I have a lot of ammo stuff, and then I have a lot of and then I already have Thumbstall. Lord Hong Lu is crazy. Sheesh. Oh, is he Gluttony, Andy? Oh, is he he's a team-up guy, right? Oh, this is good. Because the Haishu Lord first ability would work with the our gun guy. Thumb Sinclair unironically better than Thumb Mersal unless fight takes a long time. Lord Lu is very strong and fun. Yeah, my guess is that we just don't have a lot of the other pieces for this to really work. Whereas we have a lot of the pieces for this to work, and we have more shards. Though I bet if we could get all the pieces, that would be like freaking nuts. This also looked interesting, because we already have, like, it's a very tremor-focused thing, and we already have somebody else that can do borrowed time stuff. Build his potential. Oh, I didn't look at this. Holy! Mersal's in the tremor guy. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, wow. If main target has 30 plus tremor count, gain attack weight, 100 plus, gain 3 attack weight instead. So it's like double the tremor. The attack weight is at 6, but it can go up to like 9. For every 2 highest resonance, inflict 1 tremor against all targets this enemy attacks. For 3 turns, lose 10 SP. Heal. When activating odd-numbered sloth resonance and odd-numbered turns, heal. Inflict tremor. Entangle the tremor. Inflict tremor. Deal more damage for tremor. Burst. What the hell is... Oh, it's tremor and tremor count. Okay, yeah. You could absolutely hit 100 though in like a mirror dungeon without too much problem. Yeah, entanglement sounds crazy. Entanglement only lasts for a turn though, right, chat? I was like reading it earlier because I was trying to figure out how to make it work. I don't even have anybody that does it. Because yeah, turn end converted into base tremor. So it'll like turn it into like a giga form where you merge 2 different two different tremor forms, like the debuff and the bleed or whatever. And then it activates for a turn, and then you punch really hard with it. And then it'll revert into base. So like entanglement would be good if you have a lot of people that can like convert it. So that you can entangle 2 together that are both really strong. And then he'll be like giga debuffed, and then you just punch really hard. MD should never be the focus. What? I don't even know what the focus should be. Just like a normal fight, pretty much, where like you have to build up stuff in the moment. Is like, what's the hardest thing in the game? Is it like what's the final boss? Is it this? Is it Refraction Railway? I don't even know what the I don't even know what like I should be building. I don't know what like the end game is. Refraction Railway and boss fights, got you. Everlasting Faust? No, I don't think I've seen that. The more conversions you have, the more you override your good ones with bad ones. I mean, yes, but I've definitely had the problem where like most of the conversions only happen with the third skill. So it's kind of hard to like have the like save the third skill just for the converting thing. Like I don't mind having 3 people that can do conversions because like these 3, because a lot of the time I just don't have the time yet. Or like it hasn't like circulated yet. No, yeah, Kanto 7. By seal, do you mean you just hold on to it? Because yeah, you can hold on to it, but like, yeah. Sometimes you want to use the skills to like win a good clash, you know. So I kind of like having. I don't feel the pain of like overriding it accidentally. I haven't really struggled with that, at least in like mirror dungeon stuff, but you know. There's definitely a way to like optimize it. You don't need every Haishu for Lord Hu, only the horse and mouse. Do I have the horse? Don't I have horse? Oh, I already have one of them. Boom. Wait, Loki? This is one of them. Because this is Exalted Command. So we already have one of the pieces. Holy Peak. I don't even know what other ones we would need. Wait. Yeah, we might try to, we could lean into that then. And Snake or Gregor. Oh, we have a Gregor one too. Oh, frick! We got 2 of the pieces. Holy! I could get a crazy Rupture team going if I got a bunch of the Haishaos coming. 2 different three tiers? That's crazy. We also have 2 different Edgar families. That's awesome. Yeah, we could absolutely cook with that then. I take it back what I was saying earlier about not being able to. I guess we would also want this one then, which is Faust. And then, like, we would just want like these 3, and then we'd have a group of 5. Oh, there's another one here though, and another one here. Wow, there's so many of these guys. Burn and Rupture, Poise Rupture, Serpent Arm. Oh wow, Deathrite Venom. That helps. It's the other one. Shattermark. Rupture Sinking. Horns. Ramsum. I don't know where Shattermark comes from. What's this one? This one's just pure Rupture. Rupture Haste. Inflicts a different Deathrite. Can you only have one Deathrite? Probably not. You could probably have multiple. Oh, look at that. I don't know what this all is. Deathrite Fissure. Deathrite Haste. Oh, there's Fissure. Oh, and the speed thing for Haste, yeah. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Malphos has an entire nerf drama around her. Holy, if you get Moused and Lord Loof in this season, and then both other Mals, then they unlock, you'll get an amazing Rupture team. Yeah, okay, so we could probably shoot for, like, these 2. Wait, Moused. Which one's Moused? This one's Moused, right? Why do I think this one's Moused? Oh, because Faust. Moused. I see. So yeah, these 2, and then we already have 2 other ones, and then we maybe are able to get, like, one or two more. Then we're just insane. That sounds awesome. Yeah. End of the season. End of the season. Remind me, and we can try to make that happen. Though, chat, that's kind of a good spot. We finished the intervallo, and then both the 2 little side stories. We can start next time with this one. Oh wow, On the Sea, bro. 36 chapters. Okay, this will be a chunky one. So that should be fun. But I think we'll save it for next time, chat. That should be fun. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for the stream. Kind of a shorter one, but I think that's okay. I tend to go a little long, I think, so it's just how it goes. I'll be seeing you next time with the plans for the future stuff. I'll be back next Thursday. Okay, well, next Thursday's Christmas, actually. So good that I say this. I'm probably gonna do next Friday instead, because the 26th, because so we don't. I'm not streaming on Christmas, of course. But doing it on Friday is probably the play, so we can keep pushing. Maybe it'll be Saturday. We'll just have to see. Otherwise, Tuesday Higurashi, still a plan for next week. YouTube-wise, I've been trying to put like season compilation videos up. I got the Amazing Digital Circus season compilation up, Has-Been Hotel season 2 season compilation up, along with all sorts of different playlists in there if you're interested. So, you know, you can go give a peek. Maybe there's a series that you really like that you can get my thoughts on if you're so interested. Otherwise, the Patreon, I got a lot of stuff going up on. BoJack Horseman, Kill la Kill, To Be Hero X, Sangatsu, all sorts of stuff. I put stuff up on Patreon until I can get it to YouTube. So that's kind of the play. If you're at all interested in what I'm up to, you can maybe peek that out. Any support's always super appreciated because, you know, I kind of like to think of it like as I'm like a street performer with a little tip hat, you know? So it's always appreciated, but of course never required. I really appreciate all the follows, the lurkers, the chatters. You know, I'm just having a good time and it's fun to chat with y'all. Shout out to Discord too. Oh yeah, Monster 2. Just started Monster, that series. So that's super cool. But yeah, that's what's going on. Shout out to the Discord. I try to be very active in there. It's always fun to chat with people in there. Otherwise though, chat, that's it for me. Good night, blow. Nice to chat with you. Nice to chat with all y'all. I'll be seeing y'all again very, very soon. Stay tuned.